É desse jeito, é desse jeito. Só leva chifre quem não faz amor direito. É desse jeito, é desse jeito. Só leva chifre quem não faz amor direito. Só leva chifre quem não faz amor direito. E mais um.
Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz. Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz. Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz. Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz.
Como ficar rico se nós tem... Como ficar rico se nós tem pensão demais? Se eu vou lá no salmo me chama de pai, na igrejinha me chama de pai. Se eu... E como ficar rico se nós...
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, boys. Today we got some more 5v5 1v1s over for the region of EU. I'm a little bit late. Technically, I'm not late. I am still starting early. Normally, I start streams at 5, but I've been trying to start them at like, not like a 30-minute mark, and just like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock is usually when I start for my time zone. Today I started like 3:30, so it's just weird starting at the 30 mark, but here we are. Last night was kind of a late night for me, dude. I was just passed out. I woke up today, I was just like, oh, what time is it? Oh, I'm gonna be late. I just knew, dude, so I was like, you know what? I would delay by 30 minutes, we'll be chilling. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Let me get the music back up and running. Also, it's gonna be not loud. It's actually going to be literally silent because I have it muted because I'm an actually good streamer. Wow, we're upgrading. Boys, groups are going to be listed in LFG Raids Legacy for the region of EU. We have ourselves a pin, so if you want to join us, more than welcome to. We're going to try to see if we can scour the EU together. You know what I mean? How y'all doing? Love watching this and do all the work. Yeah, what's up? Good to see you. How do my guy? What's up, Jake? How do my man? Oh, and Brago, Shade, Cred, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good one. Is this new? I don't think I've ever seen BNet like advertise Overwatch like game modes. Huh, okay. Weird. Let me hop over to the EU. By the way, started leveling under the Keratin Classic SOD, a druid. I still want to do that mage with the Kren, so I was like, well, I'll hold that mage off to the side. And I just started working on druid. Bro, once you get the first rune with the Wrath having no cast time cost on mana. No cast time, no mana cost. It really is a game changer. And then it gets Sunfire, right? So I want to get Star Surges as well. So you have Wrath that costs nothing, Sunfire that's a better Moonfire, and then Star Surge, and you can play Boomkin. It's actually pretty good. I'm very surprised. I still don't know what I'm gonna play on that thing, but I'm trying to see if I can get like all my glyphs and all that stuff just to get something going, just for funsies. Alrighty, did we do Classic this week? We didn't do Classic this week at all, did we? I had 2 days of no stream. That feels weird because like it's only one of those days was like a relaxing day, and the other just like grinding, dude, grinding. All right, groups are gonna be listed here in a second. Been leveling a warrior, already hit 40. Hit him for 40, 100 at level 9. I don't even know that's a. Actually, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Yeah, hit him for 100 at that level. That's notable. You know, that's even more notable if all you have is an auto attack class like a paladin. All right, groups, as usual, listed in raids, legacy section under Molten Core. We'll try to see if we can gather the homies together, get our regulars in, and then see if we can expand that list a little bit. Heard Blizzard change up SOD with a massive band of bots who W. I mean, yeah, but also, have you seen the amount of like loops people will go through just to get their bots up and running? Like, there's one video of a dude just showing his whole like monitor setup with a bunch of bot accounts running all at once. Apparently, the guy spends like, what was it? I'm probably gonna misspeak here, but like 4,000, 5,000, or in that ballpark, a month of membership, and he just runs bots, and he would just like brazenly showed it all off. And they banned a bunch, but I wonder how many, like, you can ban a bunch, but like, it doesn't take a lot to start a character, right? And if you can do some, what is it? Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Apparently there's like a scheme, but even if, let's say you pay for like 1 month for a bot, you technically can make back that money in a month. So even if they ban it, you basically would just reinvest that money back in, and then you hope if you just get like not sniped for a month, you make a profit in a way. I don't know if like the pricing for like RMT stuff is still the same as it was, but yeah, saw a monitor. Yeah, dude, something like that. It was just like walls and walls and walls of monitors I think he had. Like, I don't really know if it was just like a crappy quality camera setup or whatever, but like you just go in through and show it all of it off, and it's like, I mean, people are doing it because it's profitable. I think I am hoping to find a way to just like, how do you figure out who is a bot, who isn't a bot? I feel like what they might need to do is they might need to add some weird hurdles in the very starting section, right, when you make a first character. Some weird hurdles that only a bot would like get caught on, but a player wouldn't get caught on it. You know what I mean? Just like an invisible like wall or invisible like fence or something in random places where a player would just like keep running and be like, what the hell? I'm running into a wall, jump over it and be like, what the hell is this? And just keep going. Where a bot would just keep running and get stuck. You know, like some kind of like invisible hurdles in the starting area. And if these bots get caught by these hurdles, you can just snipe them instantly. And you know it for sure, right? I wonder if that's what you would have to do. And like make it so that hurdles move every few like minutes or hours or something, so you can't really have to determine like exactly what these hurdles are and randomize them. I don't know what else you'd be able to do, man. You gotta find a way to like snipe those things really early, but I don't really know if it's possible. Like ideally it'd be great if they did have bots, but like we have no idea, honestly. Hey, Duels NA? Undead Rogue? You got a rogue named Ruger? What is that thing? Atha, are we gonna be seeing you in here tonight, man? Are we gonna be seeing you in duels, man? I think it's about that time for the homie to come back with some 5.5s. Let me see if I have the here we go. Threes in the moment can't. Alright, all good, my guy. Let me see if I can get this going too. Atha, finally joining us in Duels tonight by chance. Bache? That's a name I haven't seen in a while. Bache is a night off rogue. Huh. Azure? Who is Azure again? I'm so bad with names now, man. Atha, yeah. I think I was enjoying duels in such a long while, man. I miss the boy. I miss the homie. The OG. Who is even around tonight, actually? Who is out here? Kodako, Lenoa. Lenoa, that's a name I haven't seen in a while, actually. Lights Out with Sajiro. He's probably doing threes too. I'll ask him in a second anyway. Miko. Oh yeah, Miko, dude. Oh my god. What's around tonight is even I don't think what's the word now? Why am I drawing a blank? That's the worst thing to draw a blank. I don't even know if Grifka's on around right now. Coming? Never mind. I was gonna say I don't even know if Grifka's around tonight, but never mind. What's up, my guy? Hope you have a good one. Azurex, Bacha. Azurex. Oh, Azurex just hopped off. Uh-oh. Azrael? Oh! Isn't... I remember Azrael. Hey, Azrael. Hey, Azrael. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels tonight, friend? What's up, my friend? Alright, sounds good. Oh no, Azurex is here. Hey, sure. Wanna join duels after the raid, friend? Sub or sub? Yeah, what's up, my guy? Hey, Bacha. We are putting some groups together right now. Yeah, it's another one of those evenings where everybody is on an A. Hey, I don't know PvP on Forge. All good, friend. But yeah, hold on. Let me add this thing real quick. PvE friend. Because I don't have like a note for him or anything. But yeah. I keep forgetting 3 now. I know, it's weird, right? It's weird. Griff Patel, Var, Talrion, Holy Side, Shilpo, Chicago, Seawork, Parasite, Top G. That is some of the names out there. That is true. That is true. I feel like you're missing some of the good old favorites though, man. The OGs. There's a lot of names that came in and out. What am I missing here? Who are we missing? I'm missing, I'd say Big. He's pretty up there too. Oh, Antobadan. You weren't there for Anton, but Antobadan was insane. That guy was just nutty. As on a Holy DK. One of the better ones on the U. Like, I think he was playing on Holy when, like, I don't remember if Unholy ever was, like, down or up or whatever. Like, if it was ever, like, out of style. But it's pretty fun. Pretty good. Hey, Dirks. Duels after that key. Let's see if he's down for it. Did I mess with KSK? What do I have for KSK? Hey, KSK. Oh no, he hopped off. Okay, weird. Hey, Nolly. Duels after the raid. Putting... Okay, so maybe we can get Dirks in here as well. That'd be pretty cool. Haven't seen that guy in a second, I feel like. Kodako, but I have a note with him, just no. So I'm just not gonna bug him. Lenoa. Hey, Lenoa. Let me see if he was down for it. Hey, friend. Let me see. Also, Mikol too. See if he's down to join in. Not all EU. I keep forgetting it's 3. Yeah, it's weird. Started much harder for you specifically. Is it just dead though? Yeah, I got a suggestion. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Like, hey, now, like when you start for EU, it's like super late, literally like middle of the night kind of deal. Would it be possible for you to start early? And I was like, let's give it a shot. We did it like last week or the week before that, but yeah. So I decided I'm gonna give it a shot for a couple of weeks, because you can't really figure, like, you can't really know for sure if like starting early is gonna work well or not unless you give it a couple of weeks. So I'm just giving it a couple of weeks to see if it's like easier for some of the EU homies. But yeah, used to pop off. I miss those days, man. Like, I think it was BFA and even in Shadowlands, like every time we're gaming, EU is ready to go. Hey fam, Duels NA. Also Nick in here. Does he want to join by chance? Hey, what's the name again? Drudy, wanna join Duels friend? See if he's down for it. Yeah, but I'm just trying to, like, you know, give EU as much of a chance here. I just think EU is more PvE classic focused than an aim, which is surprising because like just an expansion ago, like it was one of those moments where it could be a Tuesday or Wednesday or middle of the night, middle of the day. I could just hit up EU and be like, yo boys, duels, and we can get a 10-man group together instantly. But yeah, I think you're kind of right. I think you're right. I wonder if it's possible to get like an NA group instead. It's like, well, maybe you could try giving EU a chance and like switch the script and do NA instead. I wonder if you could like scrape enough bodies together. All the times I remember EU popping off was one for it was forced for better PvE stuff, like in BFA. I think Shadowlands we had quite a few EU games here and there. I can't remember which one was more popular because Shadowlands was just like a weird time in general. RU was dead. Yeah, I think that did slow things down quite a bit because a lot of the RU boys, they are hungry for duels. They were always hungry. I'm sure if like Krager got a lot of his homies to join in, I'm sure we'll be able to fill our groups really easily, but he's been on that classic grind, so you know what I mean? I can't, like, the guy's having a good time. He's really enjoying himself. So, you know what I mean? Like because he's been struggling his end with like getting the PvP scene over in that region as well, and it's been kind of rough, you know what I mean, with the world events and whatnot. But yeah. What's gonna get this Paz want to join in? Hey Pat, did he just hop off? Paz, no, he's chilling. Proxy, I think he's about to do a key, right? Or no? Hey Proxy, let's see if Proxy wants to join in. Hey Rimaru, Duels tonight? All good. Yeah. So we'll just give it a shot, man. I want to give EU a proper chance to get some 5v5s one in here if possible. Hey Rika, let me see if he wants to join in by chance. And Lights Out is saying, what did he say? I think I messaged the wrong person. Yeah, I have no idea what the man just said. Roween? Oh, hey. Hey, Roween. See if he doesn't join him. Problems if our PvP is a healer. I doubt a man to escape and kills a holy priest or rested shaman. You know, rested shamans used to be able to like pop off too. In fact. Hey, Silver Crow. Silver Crow. Wanna join 5v5 Duels friend? They used to actually be able to like pop off because you have Stormkeeper and you have like Lasso and you have the crit totem. So they actually had like a setup where they would go for lava burst, like either as a cast or instant cast, and then double zaps, and that was like quite a bit of damage that you just wipe people out. Let me get the fan going here too, because I know the room's gonna heat up here in a sec. Just about everywhere else is cold. and everybody's trying to stay warm. I'm like, yo, give me that chilly air. Give me the fan, dude. Oh my god. All right, so we actually got a full group almost. So potentially we could get something going here. We'll need to make a second one if at all possible. Hey, I'm gonna message in Taxi. See if Taxi's down to join in, maybe. Hey Teppo. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Because we'll need to get ourselves a second group, but we'll see. Oh, good friend. Hope you feel better. Yeah, Brizaz is actually not even feeling good. That's unfortunate, man. I hope the guy feels better. Hey, Bernie Dell is a Russian who lives somewhere without snow. Yeah, I live like in the East Coast, North Carolina. Basically like 15 minutes, 10 minutes from the beach. I could just hop in the car and drive there real quick. Not even 10 minutes. Probably less. I guess it depends on traffic, right? But 5 minutes maybe. Like, it's really, really ridiculously close to the beach. Like 2, in fact, right? There's actually 2 beaches where I live. Flu? All good. Oh no. Oh no, I really do hope you recover quick, friend. Breeze as man, unfortunate. It's look at it about it's 11 tonight. It only gets, the coldest that it got here was yesterday, was 39. And like the outside of the car was a little iced over a little. That's about as cold as it really gets here, but yeah. Dude, I was born in Russia, so like, you know what? I'm so used to cold air and cold climates, like freezing climates. So you know what I mean? Like this is my this is my like stable environment. It's just freezing cold. You know what I mean? The what? Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. We'll do it like... Wait. PVE Andy. Okay, cool. I can do that. Okay. Invite Jiggle again? Oh, what is this? Oh, what? Where did the guy go? The guy left and came back? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Hey, Frank. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? And Zakari. Hey, Zakari. Duels tonight? Alright, so we'll still need one more for this group, and I'm going to make a second one really quickly. Sanders, just let us know, prove me wrong. I mean, if you have good enough imagination, anything could be anything, so yeah. Yeah, that could work. That could work pretty well. You know what I mean? Cracker needs to go back? I don't know, man. Cracker is in the... Where is Cracker, actually? Is he online right now? Because he might be on. No, it looks like... Oh, no, he's on. He's been on Classic on the server Stitches for a while now, man. I think he's down bad for the hardcore. Like, he is just in... I don't think he even checked out SOD at all. I think he's just been in a hardcore Classic. And that's just all he's been doing this entire time. Just playing hardcore. Like... do people still play hardcore? Like, is it popular or is it like a niche now? Because I feel like a lot of people play SOD. But then again, like, I don't even know what Classic. You have so many modes to like to split the community between, right? You got Wrath, which I don't even know if you'll play, but you got Wrath, which got new content recently, like a one boss raid. Big Fang, got you, my guy. So we'll do this group. We'll be ready. We'll get a second one going right after. And I'll make Grifka lead. Okay, this group is set. Getting second one up and running. Run going real quick. I can't spell running, so I'm just gonna go with going. Alright, Griffith's lead. Hang tight, friends. Here we go. Alright, second group up and running, also in Molten Core, under 5V5 1v1 Duels. Type 5 in the search to find us. Makes it a little bit easier if you want to join in. Can plug a computer at the beach? I know, you can't really do that. That's true. That is very true. Not wrong. Big facts. Science right here. Wait, what do you mean by that, actually? Rather still very populated. Ruby Sanctum came out last night. You know, people, it's apparently been like already like one shot. Like, I think it was like within seconds of WoW had posted an article, Ruby Sanctum is out. And I was like, looking, I forget what I was doing. I think I was doing time walking on my mage. And I looked over, I was like, oh, cool. Okay, nice. Raid before, like, didn't that raid come out after Lich King? And they're releasing it before Lich King this time around? Or is Lich King out already? Is Lich King out already? Probably is, right? I don't even know about the cadence of Wrath anymore. I was pretty sure they released a raid after Lich King that was, like, kind of disappointing back in Wrath. Was that the raid? That Lich King about for ages? I mean, like, real Lich King, yes, but, like, on Classic is what I mean, right? Like, on retail, yeah, Lich King's been out for literally years, but I haven't played WoW for a long time. Watching the channel, but all the time watching the channel. Yo, thanks so much, Lightmore. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the content here, man. Oh, okay. So that Ruby Sanctum is the raid that came out after Lich King. Because I remember people talking about, like, it was a decent raid, but a lot of people at the time, during Lich King, like, actual release, not Lich King Classic, but Lich King, felt that it's a good raid, but, like, yeah. It's a good raid. It's just weird that it came out after Lich King, though, right? The pinnacle big boss of the expansion, and then you got a little raid afterwards. Almost felt like it should have come out before Lich King, and then let Lich King be the final fight, or ICC be the final instance of that expansion. But yeah. Oh, good friend. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the EU are PvE-ing, and they're just chilling. Picture in Dallas, sunglasses streaming from the beach, plugged into portable generator. Would I even want to do a whole stream from there? I feel like at that point you would probably just like stream from a phone, right? I feel like that'd be much easier than having to lug a generator onto a beach, because with the sand and everything, I feel like that would be very, very not fun cleaning up later. You know what I mean? Just absolutely zero fun. Negative amount of fun. Got plans. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, Sakari's got plans apparently. So that's one less down. So we got one group. We'll try to see if we can put a second one together if at all possible. But yeah, if you guys want to join, groups are listed in Raid's Legacy. Hit 5 in the search, and you're good to go. Groups listed right here. But yeah, and I'll just sit here and see if I can snipe homies if people hop on. Does Adam Power wants to join in? Hey Adam, I'll ask him. I have a PvE. I have him note as a PvE Andy, but I see him in arena, so I have no idea. That's how do you say the name? Jelmus? See if he's down to join in. Hey, Jelmus. Join some Firehorn. See if he's down for it. Did I ask Keiska? Trying to be. I did ask. Okay. And Kodako, I'm pretty sure I didn't. Okay, so I think I asked All these homies. Your Oni though knows a PvE Andy, that's for sure. Man, actually there's so many NA boys around. Huh. You know, we probably could get like a real NA group, honestly, if we tried. I'm on PvE only, bro. He says for Rita. Sounds like a girl who used to blow up. That sounds like a girl. Maybe. I mean, yeah. I mean, I try to mark up people, right? I try to keep you guys out of reality. I don't want to like remove people or whatnot. I don't want to be that guy, but if somebody's like no longer a PvP kind of guy, I just don't want to feel like I'm bothering them. I try to get these groups up and running, but I also do feel like I'm like, I feel like I'm annoying them every single week, right? Weekend comes around, Dallas out here in the DMs, try to get some groups together, and it's like, I just don't want to be annoying, man. You know what I mean? I'm all in for 2 NA days vote. Are we actually going to do only NA duels? I actually think that could be really fun. I think that could be kind of maybe doable, in fact. Like, if we just got enough bodies, I think might be possible, in fact. I mean, I might need to see if Rick's around, so maybe we can get a homie in there too. But I'm wondering if like we could potentially do it. Yeah, hosting some right now. Got a group forming a second one right now. Group starts to worry? Yeah, maybe, yeah. But that'd be kind of fun. I feel like we get quite a bit of variety on NA as well. We got a lot of sub-rogues, especially last week with Makima, for example, and Silent. So that's 2 sub-rogues. Sure, I'm down? Okay. Alright, I can get Adam Power in. I mean, I haven't listed on PvE Andy. PvE friend. But I think I'll remove it since he's down to join in. Alright, so we'll need like, we started a second group, we just need a couple extra homies, a couple extra bodies. Koopa, do I have Koopa in one of these groups already? Is he Azure or is he Azrael? Because he's already in the group, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think that is Koopa on an Aldo. Has a Big Mo always been an A? Apparently he has been an A. I kept confusing you guys sometimes. Fame? I don't remember which one he is. 4v4? We could technically go 4v4, but this group only has like 1 so far. Minus me. So whenever I make a group, you just gotta like do a -1. So we'll need like at least 3 homies, if not 4 homies. Hop on and join in. Is Garabear NA by chance? I don't remember. Hold on. Let me double check. Garabear. Because I'm wondering, he used to join duels all the time. Where's Garabear? Oh, he's America's. No, mine. That is not gonna work. Alright. What is it? Also, isn't it ridiculous you can only get choose 1 tier set bonus? It's obviously the majority of PvE Andy's gonna vote for the best tier for PvE, leaning PvP Andy's screwed with a bad tier set for PvP. A lot of them do end up like crossing over at though. I think there's a handful of specs where there isn't a crossover, but a lot of them do end up crossing over. Like Destro with a new tier set is actually really solid. Like getting those portals back up is not the worst. But like season 1 is a lot more interactive and a better feeling tier set like in general. But yeah, this is why I think they should just give like all our tier sets up for season 4. Like put them all in the vendor. Just let us buy with like a currency or something that we can earn. Is he an A? Yeah, he is an A. I can never tell, honestly. I can never tell. Got him. We're hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels in EU if you wanted to join, friend. See if he's down for you or whatever. No, I don't keep up with every single class, Atho. I feel like that'd be too much. There'd be way too many classes to keep up with. Yeah. Season 2 Destro would be a PvEer's dream. I don't know, man. I remember, like, I don't know a single warlock in my guild or my friends list that liked the season 2 set. The problem with that one is you have to stand still and play Channel Demon Fire, which is the most unfun ability because you're just sitting there and channeling. Yeah. Season 1 was like, at least it didn't like make you play a weird talent. Plus, you have to go down that talent tree. I think it's just if they fix that tier set or a talent tree. I think it would feel better to play Channel Demon Fire for just one talent point. But if you pick it up one, you gotta go down, and it kind of cuts you out from being able to customize, and it's not that fun. Just not a fun ability. And like, I kind of get it, because Jester already has, it's the one spec in the game that needs to stand still the most out of all the casters. So like, if you're moving, you're losing DPS. Every step you take, it's kind of like in fitness, every step you take, you lose calories. Every step you take as a warlock, you're losing DPS. Every single one. So if you can just stand still and do nothing and just turret, you're golden. But that's about the only thing you can do. There's not a lot of movement. I hate channeling, but I love Arcane Mage contradictory. Okay. When Arcane Mage has a channel with missiles, you can move. When you have to puff yourself up, you can move. All of your channeling you can do on the move. Like, channeling is a problem when you have to stand still and you can't go anywhere. Channeling on the move, I mean, you're moving. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really not a big a deal. Really not a big deal at all. Yeah, Kedam's classic kind of guy right now. Can't blame him, honestly. Is there just a... Yeah, just a random boomkin. Just run up, nuke the guy. Level 54 guy and just ran off. Okay. It's more old school Arcane Mage where you need to stand still. Oh, you mean that? I mean, listen, like if you're talking about a classic, a lot of characters have to stand still in classic. Yeah, but not like in the spec, but just look at power for perma percent, 8% perma damage increase with perma immolate, Nima, doing same damage as Chaos Bolt. I mean, that's pretty neat, but like, I feel like the power increase and perma emos is nice, not bad at all. But like, having just talent into, again, like I think if they were just to fix up the Jester talent so like you didn't really have such rigidity, especially like the middle rows where you just didn't really feel like there's a lot of options really. You feel like you have to go very specific routes to pick up the most power for your class. If it was easier to pick up Channel Demon Fire, I think it would have been fine. Honestly, I think it would have been good. You compare total replies to class red and look at the red. Oh, this is drama. With 25. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, Beastmaster's at 24. That's pretty close, honestly. That's pretty close, honestly. Replies, views. Oh, I was looking at views. Oh yeah, replies at like 1,000. Yeah, I don't keep up with every single class for a post, my guy. It's just a bit too much. A bit too much. Started to love Fire Mage when they added Scorch as a cast and ability move spell. But it was Kata. I don't remember when that was. Because I started in Kata, so I don't know if like what abilities were new in Kata. You know what I mean? I have no idea. Let me see if Randall's down. Hey, Randall. See if he's down to join some duels. What does it believe? I haven't seen that guy in a while, actually. And Proxy asked him earlier. What was around? Simon? Wait. Oh no. Please, Simon. Where are you? Simon. Okay. Hey, Simon. Oh, SK. How you doing, my guy? SK. Because if we get those two in here, then we have almost a full group. We'll just need a +1. And we'll be chilling. How big is the server Living Flame? Because I've been seeing a lot of people on Living Flame in general. We're 4? Oh no, we dropped the 1. Oh no. What did we lose? Was it the same Demon Hunter? By chance? Where's the big Shammy? Dude, I miss that guy. I'd like to get him back in on these. I think it'd be so fun. Like watching him just like one-shot people has been one of the best parts of the duels, honestly. Mage vs. Elisham? Was it the Demon Hunter? Just throw him an invite again. Whisper him. Why did he leave in the first place? I saw him message it back and forth, but I didn't like fully read what he wrote. Yeah, so we just go NA at this point. Are we gonna go NA duels instead? Should we try? Should we actually do it? Just flip the script entirely, see if we get a group together? Want him to a group so we can 4v4? Oh, okay. I don't know what his name was though. Was it Jiggles? Maybe it was Jiggles or it was another Demon Hunter. I don't know which one. When I scroll up, I only see Jiggles in there for a bit. Are we actually doing NA Duels today? Are we gonna try? Hey. Apparently 1v1 mode is almost not as interesting anymore right now. 1v1s, I'd say it's a very different for NA, because on NA we get groups like, as I get the stream, as we get groups going, we got 2 groups immediately. And then we get a bunch of 5v5 1v1s. Yeah, it's only been like that really, Void Lords. Like if you go look at the other streams, EU has been really slow to get going. NA has been a whole nother game, whole nother ball game. I feel like NA we get like, on EU we'll get like solid bit of games, but like on NA we'll go into like 10 afterwards, which is quite a bit more than EU. Yeah. But I do like not having to watch Grifka and then again and it was with Bella swing black about. Yo, okay, not always though. Usually on NA we got quite a lot of variety. We just normally don't get that many rogues. What's up, Dal? What's up, CZ? How you doing, my guy? It's 11 AM here. It says better than ours. 11 PM. Yeah, that's why I try to start the duels a little bit earlier to try to see if we can get a better time for EU. But I did something stupid and got a virus. Oh no. Are you feeling okay? Because apparently flu's going around, my guy. Shem, wait, 100%. What do you mean by that? Oh, virus from the internet. Oh, okay. Are you good now? Oh no. Man, it's funny, I was cooking my sub last month when the nerf plus me taking a break, I could barely win rounds. I guess time to play another class. What do you mean? I was oh, you cooking on your sub rogue? Oh, wait, what? SATA-III didn't get nerfed that badly. They're still really good, Var. Who would you put in the top 3 1v1 classes? Like players? Or are we talking about like classes that are the best for 1v1s? Rogue is definitely up there. I put Arcane Mage in there, actually. I think they're incredible. Like, it played well. Really, really good. Rogue would have to be above them, though. Although Arcane Mage is like a good Arcane Mage could run circles around a Rogue, but like, if a Rogue plays cheesy, I don't think Arcane Mage could win that. I'd actually put Demon Hunter in there, too. They're surprisingly bursty and having just enough survivability. Not a lot, just enough. Archmage is a really high skill cap. You would still put them in there though, right? If they're like really good, unless you're looking at like what are the easiest dueling classes to get into. Then yeah, probably wouldn't put Arcane Mage in there at all. That's for sure. But if you're talking about like what are some of the best up there, I think Arcane deserves it. I almost want to put Ellie Shaman in there too, because Ellie Shaman's usually really good as well. Kind of like Arcane, they have like a unique set of CC and mobility and unique utility, I guess, like with the totems versus like Novas versus Ring of Fire for Arcane versus like knockbacks. Shamans also have a knockback, you know what I mean? And also like the burrow ability. It's like very unique that not a lot of classes really have access to. So how do you deal with that in a 1v1 setting? It's very different depending on who you're facing. You know what I mean? LA Shamans are good, I think. I think they're pretty good. They're just not really getting as much play in duels, like 5v5s right now. But in a 1v1 setting, they're really good against melee. They're not amazing against sub-rogues. That's like the only reason why I have like reservations about including them, really. Ferd makes a really good Ferd makes it really good. Master Shepherd makes it really good. Yeah! Shepherd is pretty good because you can just lock him down without letting him heal. That is really nice. That is really good. I think that makes him a little better. But I don't know if that's what you'll end up running in all cases. Because I can say play Frost. And you want to play like a big zonal build. Or like bursty build. Like Snowdrift with Frostbomb is really good. But also if they go behind the pillar and you drop down Blizzard, Frozen Orb, and Ring of Fire, and then get hit by all three of them, they can die in just by sitting in there like behind LOS. Like Frost Mages can zone you out and not let that line of sight be a line of sight. You're basically constantly taking damage and you're just constantly rotting. It's really good. I want all MSFX nerds for classes without MS get more viable comps. Because what? Because Red Pally doesn't have MS? Don't Pallys have some of the best bursts in the game right now? Like you just pop wings and delete somebody? Like Crusade maybe? I like to cope and put Red there, but I can't lie myself that badly. Red is a pretty good dueling class. I don't really know if they'll be up there though. Like Rogue is just on another level. Red can be a rogue, but yeah, it's kind of rough though. Oh no, level 60. I looked at the animal for a second, like, wait, 227? 227? What the? Remember Cool Elisha was big? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I love that guy. I want to see him join duels some more. He's on EU. I love to have that man join some more duels sometime. I think that'd be great. I'd love to see it. Paratha can even play anymore because of sub. Dude, I know. Technically, Red Pally can beat a sub rogue, but it's not easy. It is definitely not easy. It is rough out there. I just think it's boring. What, Paladin? I mean, there's always other classes to play, yeah. I like Pally a lot, actually. I think it's pretty good. No, it's just some of the stuff that made Red kind of fun and boring to me as hell now. Really, I kind of like Red. Wait, are we doing an A? We might have to Susie. I'm thinking about maybe just trying to see if we can get an A going, because we got a 4-man with Grifka. They have 5. We got 1 on this EU group. I've been streaming for about like 40 minutes. EU's been slow for a couple of weeks now. The chat even suggested maybe we should do 2 days on an A. Double day on an A. Yeah, Karen loves Red. Red is actually, I think it's pretty fun as a spec. Like, it's really not bad. But then again, maybe like if you play a ton of Red, maybe you like get a little disillusioned with it. Like it just is whatever. But I like Red, but I don't spend too much time with Paladin in general though. So, you know, there's that. So Holy Sai, it's impossible. I mean, Holy Sai is sick, man. He's not feeling that good, so I'm not gonna like drag him in here or anything. You know what I mean? Let him have his rest. Go on A, at least we'll get some games going. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll do an A here in a bit. Try to see if we can get some games going. Try our very, very, very best. Might just have to adjust here. Just some of the things that make Red boring as hell. They were sick. Oh man, everybody's sick of you. Oh man. I hope you feel better. Yeah, a lot of people in the EU are sick now. Not all of a sudden, but just like, what are you guys all doing? I mean, technically it's an extra one. Sick. It's because of the goddamn game. Although if you're sick like that, you usually play in SOD, not in retail. But I feel you on that. Yeah, we'll give us a couple of more minutes, see if the groups are maybe like, because we got like 2 on this one. We just need 3 more and we're good to go. We just need 3 more, guys. It'll be that easy. But yeah, Susie, I'm thinking maybe we'll give NA a try. I whispered Chill to see if he'd be down for it. Let me see if I can find Chicago here. Where's Chicago at? Where are you, homie? Where are you, beautiful? Where's Chicago? Can never find Chicago. Are they online right now, maybe? Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Hey, question. If we were to do NA duels today, would you be down for it? NA? Yo, Nico, I'm giving you a second here, man, but maybe. I can't play if we do got a sport. I'll get a good. BFA Red was really fun. Was BFA Red that different than the current Red? Because I thought that the rework in 10.07 only made Red better. Or am I wrong about that? I guess I don't really remember BFA Red, but it feels like, what did they have? They had as artifact power or Azerite traits. I don't remember what their Azerite traits were though, at all. Way different in feel. Was it actually? Oh, you had like 2-minute wings though. I don't know, isn't 1 minute wings better? Or could you do 1 minute wings even back in BFA? And Master actually did something. Master was just a damage increase though, wasn't it? It's just, it was like, hey, increases holy damage by X amount. Or do you mean like it scaled better? Is that what you mean? Because it did change up the scaling for Red Mastery, but it just basically let you guys like stack and Versa, which is weird, I guess. It was, but Mastery scales better. Wait, are Mastery scales better now or scale better back in BFA? Red Mastery now is worse by a lot. Okay, so it's scaled better in BFA. Got it. Got it. Yeah, okay. In BFA. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess I just haven't played Red for that long at all. Then again, I wonder if it's like, I also play a lot of alts, so I wonder if I would have been like that the same with like my combat rogue or outlaw rogue, if all I did is just play rogue and only rogue and nothing but rogue. Because I play a lot of alts, you know, I get a bit of perspective of how classes play, and I get some time away from my main, home away from home kind of deal, and then I get to come back to my rogue and then just have a lot of fun and enjoy it. So maybe like there's also issues with rogue, and when you play it, like every class is probably some issues when you play it enough, right? You just get annoyed by certain mechanics, certain specifics of the class. But maybe if you play a lot of alts, maybe just you don't feel it as much. So I wonder if it's that kind of situation, or if Red actually is like that bad. Because yeah, I wonder. Because some classes are like really good. And like every class technically has improvements that they could go through, but it's like, it's one of those things where when you play a class or when you play a game or do something for so long, you just get annoyed at the little things of that thing, right? And those little things become big in your eyes kind of deal. I wonder if it's one of those things, or if it's just like there's something actually fundamentally terrible about, I guess, Red Pally as an example, right? As an example class. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I had definitely had a good idea in my head, but it's like I don't really know a good example of like explain it. It's like, how do you describe a feeling? You know what I mean? How do you describe a feeling? I'm not that abstract. I'm not that good at that at all. Maybe just bad is what red stacks versatility instead of mastery. I think that could do it. Maybe I think that could probably be it. That could probably be it. Yeah, so a lot of classes of stack versatility generally don't scale super well. That's, I think, well, I don't know if that makes the class feel worse or better. Because let's say if you were to stack mastery, which is just like an arbitrary damage increase, you wouldn't really feel better either, right? It's just the scaling of those classes isn't good, but I don't know if that'll really change the way that you would feel and play now. And the scaling only will affect your performance, not like how much damage you output as the expansion goes on, not necessarily how the class feels to play. But I guess like if let's say you're doing low damage, it doesn't feel good at all. So that would definitely result to like class not feeling that great. Save the duels. Now we have 3. Okay. Now we have 3. Oh no. Привет, bro. В России сейчас 22. Сколько у тебя время? У меня 4:22. 4:22 вечера. Или как его будет по русскому время? И 4 16:22. I думаю, 16:22, Anton. Hello, what's up, G? How you doing, my guy? We're trying to see if we can get ourselves EU games going for the night. Not happening, though. And I'm gonna suggest it go offline. Maybe we'll come back. Okay. I'm thinking chat. Should we get some NA games going instead? NA 5V5 1v1 Duels going. We could try, right? Because EU, I don't really know if we'll be able to get any games. Maybe we're over them will change it. Nothing yet. We've been trying. We got one group of 5 and group of 2. And that group of 5 been losing people steadily, G. It's been rough. For the last few weeks, getting EU games has been harder and harder and harder. So I'm thinking maybe we do some NA stuff instead. Прекрасно русский тебя, забываю же язык. Забываю же, you should do NA. Even Asm is like, he's in a group, he's like, I should probably do NA for the day. Wow, you can speak Russian? It's bad, man. My Russian is falling apart. Очень приятно слышать. You guys are giving me compliments on my Russian, but it's just terrible. It is awful. It's not going super well, man. My Russian is bad. Alright, boys. We are gonna have to put a kibosh on the EU duels for the day. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I think I think we're done. I think we're done on the EU. I don't know what's happening. Thank you, boys. I appreciate you. Отлично говоришь по-русски, большое спасибо. We're gonna try to see if you can flip the script. Може українську ще спробуєш? По-украински не знаю. Я по-украински не могу говорить, извиняюсь. И даже читать мне, как его, difficult. Потому что я не жил долго в России. А моя мама понимает украинский, не очень говорит, но может понимать, потому что она жила в России долго, чем я была в Украине, друзья в Украине жили. Такая не русская, не украинская семья, но как его, Slav would be the word. I don't even know. That's for you, bro. I know. I am sad too. But we give it a shot. We're here for a good bit, man. It was rough trying to get some groups together. We're gonna try NA though. We're gonna try to see if we can salvage the stream. Get some NA games tonight, if at all possible. Slaviska, da, Slaviska. Yeah, you guys get the words, man. I go cry. Alright, Grifka. Thank you, my guy. Thank you for your tears, my man. Dude, I tried. I tried to get some EU games going. Как думаешь, кто лучше, 1-1, хороший паладин или хороший рыцарь смерти? Паладины, думаю. Рыцарев нет хили. Они не могут heal. They don't have healing. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna do one of these here. There we go. Alrighty, let's open the groups, boys. Man, I didn't think I'd have to do this, but here we are, back in my region of NA with my people. Trying to see if we get some 5v5 duels in here, man. I think we need, I need an NA account. Maybe, dude. Maybe. Oh yeah, I also gonna change the pin too with NA duels. That's so weird. Oh man. Какой тебя любимый класс? Рог. Разбойник. Это как по-русски? Разбойник, да? Рог. Потому что не знаю, как по-русски рог. И да, это будет разбойник. I think it is rogue. I think that's how you say rogue is разбойник in Russian. Ask me what class is my favorite. Let's try to see. It has been a while since I've been on stream. What's up, Silverhawk? Hey, my guy. We have some 5v5 duels, by the way. Oh, this time on an A. We're trying to see if we can get some groups on the U. Then we're gonna try to see if we can do them on an A instead. You wanna join by chance? Rogue? Yeah, Rogues are a lot of fun. Rogues are a lot of fun. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so we did switch over. EU on an A. Hey, Bald. We're gonna try hosting some duels on NA today. Wanna join, friend? Nexus. I think most of the EU guys start at 23 o'clock. We would normally have done duels at like 5 my time, so like we'd normally start the stream in about 30 minutes from now. But like, we tried starting earlier because it's late over on the EU. But I could maybe you're right. Maybe like starting normal time is like the better time for EU, or at least for like our community or whatever. But I try to see if we can maybe get it going earlier. I mean, this is what became a PvE rat. Oh no. Oh man. I must have logged into the raid with my guild. All good, all good. Past week EU wasn't too bad, to be honest. It was alright, man. It was alright. But it has been getting harder and harder getting some groups going over for the EU over the last few weeks in particular. Hey CG, we hosting 5V5 duels today. Wanna join? Is that how you spelling him? There we go. I did some arena, but man, I could see. I'll see what I could do. Logging in real quick. Sounds good, my man. Yeah, I have a question for Grifka. Man, it took me a second to read that. My Rush is so bad. It took me like a second to read stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, even NA is like kind of barren. Oh no, that's gonna be an interesting stream, man. That's gonna be an interesting stream. But if you guys want to join, try to see if we can switch things up over for the region of NA. Duels are listed in Raid's Legacy section if you guys want to join in. Skoro новый addon вот будет много людей, будет больше людей. Да, я думаю тоже думаю. Have duels been dry lately? On EU, it definitely has been like really difficult to get groups up and running. We even started streaming earlier today, over the last couple of weeks on EU to get them going. On NA, on Saturday, you get groups immediately as soon as you get the stream up and running. But yeah. Did you only chat? Yeah, normally on EU it takes like a second to get groups going. Has been like that for a bit now. Do we have patches for 10.5? Technically we do, Kren. Technically we do. I was gonna post a video like going over everything that's new for 10.5. Either I was planning on doing it on Tuesday, but I might just have to do that a little bit earlier, just because it would kind of work out with my projects and whatnot. But yeah, Крагара на стриме видел? Грифа? Да. Если ты видел Крагара, думаю, ты Грифка видел. Try you normal time. Wait, are we going back if it don't work? Hold on. We can't be switching back and forth like this. I gotta commit, man. I gotta commit. I gotta commit to a region to give it the best shot I got. I don't think it's a good idea for me to switch back and forth like this. Hey, players, wanna join close friend? You know what I mean? I think it's probably not a good idea for me to switch back like that, back and forth like that. Blaze? Alright, sounds good, my guy. Let's get you in. Let me see if Sunny wants to join in. Let me see if Sword also wants to join in. What's wrong, bro? Sorry, just popped on. Any realm. We're gonna try to see if we can switch it over to NA realms today. See if things go well. Sometimes Struan, I'll have a streamer from Russia that can join us. Friends with Krager? Sure. I'm cool with that. I'm down. Sorry, just seen this? Okay, we can get Stony in here maybe, yeah? Let me know when to invite. Let me know when to invite, friend. I live? What's up, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. You is a normal time, maybe? You a normal time? Well, we'll try to see if we can get an NA group going, I guess, for now, yeah? But yeah, I don't really know. We tried, man. Maybe. Okay, you know what? Listen to this. If somebody on EU wants to try to see if we can put a group together, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to. Ready for invite? Alright, let's get Stony in here too. Possibly. Putting some groups together. No, friend. Let's see if Chicago will be down for it. It said possibly. With the big exclamation points of possibly. Wait, that's you? Wait, do you have an Orc Hunter? Wait a second. You have a geared Orc Hunter too. What the? 468? That's decently geared at least. That's something that could work, yeah? Hey, like Scooby. PvP. We're putting together some 5V5 1v1 duels if you wanted to join, friend. 480. Yeah, that's pretty decently geared for 78. That's a well. How geared is that actually? It's like 489 highest. So like honor geared, right? Basically, we're pretty close. On PV only. Okay. Okay. What is Rosie, by the way? Normally Rosie is out here putting a sec group together. I wonder if he's around. Hey, Crimsic. Hey, Crimsic. We're putting together some spontaneous 5V5 1v1 duels on NA today. Wanna join, friend? Working on my fourth KSM. Go for it, my guy. No idea, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be a guide. I think it'll be alright, honestly. It might be alright, honestly. We'll see, right? We'll find out. Maybe. Ampix, that's a guy I actually haven't had joined in a while, man. I know that guy too. What is it? Dalaran сейчас? Is Anton talking to Grifko or is he talking to me? I'm not sure actually. Sorry, I spaced out. I was trying to look through my BNet real quick. Only want to find out? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, my guy. All good, friend. Yeah, Crimson is not gonna be around for a while for a bit here, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, say Grifka, sorry. All good. My often? What is it? Sorry, my often. I have no idea what that means. But hi, my guy. Hope you're having a good one. Let me see what else can I invite. That's on right now. J is mostly PvE, I'm pretty sure. Hey, quick. We're putting some. Wanted to join, friend. Let's see if he's down or not. Sounds like a bit sure. Okay. Wait, was that a rogue just now? It was a rogue just now. This guy, he just walked by. He just walked around. Wait, why is this guy tricking us something? Why is he level 37? That's so weird for Demon Hunter, but level 37. Wait, what? He's looking for this guy? Hold on a second. That guy is so geared. That guy's so high arm level. What the hell? Alright, we got Chicago in. Alright. We got Chicago in these. So Chicago can take over the group whenever they are, there we go. Who keeps sapping? Is it the rogue that keeps sapping you? I didn't realize there was going to be a rogue over there. I kind of want to back away. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Okay, well, if he saps that guy back to back, I'm fine with that, honestly. You start in 20 minutes? Yeah, I guess start in quotations. Technically, yes. Technically, not wrong. Technically accurate. I mean, if let's say if Grifka were to make an EU group, right? And just to see if he could put together like a full raid of 10 people, if he somehow gets together 10 people, I'd be down to switch over to EU if like we had like at least 2 groups of 5 already. But that's like the only way I could potentially swap over to EU. I think I'm gonna try committing to NA and try to see if we can get some groups today. The intro channel never gets boring. Liked it? Hey man, I'm glad you liking it. Glad you liking it. Because I feel like we could swap back and forth all day, boys. But at some point, I just gotta commit. We just gotta give it our best shot. You know what I mean? Gotta give it the best try we got. Because we need a +1 here, and we can maybe get another group going on NA. Hopefully. Hopefully. Is Jonathan PvP by chance? I wonder if you don't join in. What's up, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Can name the group because I live in Russia. Oh, if somebody else, like if you have a friend, if you have a homie that can start a group, that could be another way of doing it, yeah? I'll be done with that. But it's like if someone could get a group together for duels, and just like if you end up getting like a full raid of 10 people, I'd be down to switch over. But until then, it's like it'd be very, very difficult to put one together. You know what I mean? So I'm saying starting a hunter pet with the most rails, a Dalaran and dead T-Rex from the quest. There's one from a quest. I thought you could just go to like get an undead T-Rex in can't you go to like King's Rest and get an undead T-Rex? Or you mean like the skeletal one or the one in the bandages? Because there's one in bandages you can get from the raid of or dungeon of God, what is it called? What was it called actually? Was it to team undead raptors? That too, but I was thinking just like where to get the rapture or undead pets in general, if I remember correctly. I think you're right about that. King's Rest, right? One in bandages? King's Rest, right? Or is it a quest? Zendalari undead T-Rex from a quest. So it is a quest. I always thought you would just go to like King's Rest and you just like tame one of the pets that the final boss uses, because he has 2 raptors. One jumps around and the other like that he rides, I think, and then you got he like you get him low enough in health, he hops on, starts riding it, and then you gotta kill the raptor, but you can still keep attacking the guy, but you want to kill the raptor as soon as possible. Or is it like he just jumps around first and then the guy gets low enough and then starts riding it? I'm not even sure. I'm not 100%. Go to AD and summon raptors or Zon summons. Walk it over to their piles. Oh, I guess that could work too, right? Wait, does he still do that even? Because you know he can fly over into the dungeon, not actually be in the dungeon. Yeah, could you like fly over? Are they those raptors there now? Like, can you just kind of skip it over? Should be one in King's Rest. You imagine there'll be a lot. Can't you also find a bunch of those undead raptors in like the Nazmir too? Because there's like a whole like a blood troll ground with like I think some undeads here and there, isn't it? Or am I like imagining it? Or am I wrong about that? I'm not even sure. I think I might be right. I'm kind of going off of like memory. Not great. My memory is atrocious, right? Remembering things is almost an impossibility for me. That being said, some figment of my imagination is telling me that, yeah, maybe potentially we could get some going. Yep. Putting groups together right now. Try rabbit on GM Miles. Hold on. Is that a thing? GM Miles? That could work, yeah. Can you ever reach it? Did they ever make that place reachable? Or is it still like, if you go through your band? Because I'm pretty sure they made it impossible to get there, right? Okay, Yikes is about to join in, so we'll have a 5-man over here. And we'll need to try to see if we can put a second group over on the NA. And we'll see if we can potentially do something like that, yeah? Send it in general on Discord? Let me see. Let me find this thing. Reanimate a monstro. That's a T-Rex, but that's not what I was thinking of. But that's a pretty good one too. You could probably tame it as a Beast Mastery Hunter, right? I was thinking like a smaller Raptor, the one that you don't need to be Beast Mastery for. Kind of like the mount you get when you kill, the mount you can get from killing the last boss of King's Rest. But that guy's pretty good. Yeah, Beastmaster can probably use those guys, but I don't know about anybody else though. Yeah, something like this, like the way that thing looks, right? So Raptor that looks like this guy. I was thinking like, I was pretty sure there was Raptors like this, maybe not without a saddle, but just like undead with bandages and whatnot, just like hanging out in Asmir somewhere. But maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I got it all wrong. Which wouldn't be the first time, honestly. Remove the encounter from Wrath. The person was from BFA and the removed encounter. Oh, I mean, not exactly those guys, but like, I think you get the point, right? These things. Okay, not exactly. Not the big one, that's a T-Rex. I mean like a Raptor, which is a little smaller. Like they're kind of similar in skeletal structure, but like not nearly as big. I guess it would be the thing. GM Island? Oh, okay. Alright, okay, this group is set. Getting second one up and running up and going real quick. I'll make Chicago lead for this one for the time being. All right, boys, second group listed. If you guys want to join it, we'll be listed in the Raids Legacy section. If you guys want to join in, more than welcome to them. There's no Raptors like that? Okay, I guess I got it wrong. We to have the Tome of Tame Undead. Yeah, of course you need that, but I was just thinking of like, that's a different song. Okay, that's a new one actually. That's on CS too. I'm surprised. Very surprised. Let me see what else can invite, man. Does Ampix want to join in? Ampix. Do you by chance want to join a few? Duels friend? What's gonna potentially invite? Pancake? Does he want to join in? Pancake? Do you? Okay, cool. Alright, so we got Sword in here, so I think we'll have some Outlaw gameplay tonight. Which is like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Who else can I invite? Where's Seabark? Let's see if Seabark is down for it. Let me see what else was from me. Or see rank shutters. Invite Luck Antonidas. Here we go. Wait, who's who? Who's that? Tell them to find me in 501 Duels thing. Raids Legacy or Molten War. Because we can get him in. Pull this. Hey, my guy. Hope you're having a good one. Wait, so was it Sword that I just got? Is that what your rogue's name is now? What is the name? Okay, it's gonna take me a second to figure it out. But we got the homie. That works for me. Oh my god. Let's get some embarrassing rogue gameplay. I haven't played sub in 2 months. Is that you on a rogue? Let's go. We got Luck in here as well. Hell yeah. Got him. Hell yeah, friend. Got him. Got him. God, I need more friends that wanna join. Yo, maybe I should start inviting some people out here in the just hanging out here, man. Maybe somebody will be interested in. Who knows, right? One more coming? Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll need one more. Hold on, we actually have a 5-man. Hold on, we have 2 groups. Rarest Hunter Pet. Okay, cool. Braga, thanks for linking that actually. Can you tame it? Okay, Beastmaster only can, right? Because that thing is huge. I'm sure only Beastmaster can tame those things. 100 versus sub. You stun them. You throw everything but the kitchen sink, and then you run away before the suns wear off. That's basically it. Next, yo, got you, my guy. Next, yeah. Next, the lock, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, friend. Well, we still need +1 since I am a padded +1 of the group. Yeah, we just need to run a moss, so we'll be good to go. Wait, we actually got ourselves 2 full groups on NA. Whew! I'm excited. Oh, we just did one more. Who would I invite, ma'am? Hey, Beast, do you PvP? Okay, never mind, is that it? Maybe I'll ask Jay. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. Do you PvP by chance? We got a 5v5 duels on NA going. Need +1 and we are good. I want to see if Jay would be down to join these. I know that Jay mostly PvEs, but like, maybe, you know what I mean? Wait, you know what else we need in here? If Warthrus was around, we'd be able to get him in here easily. Or Chills too. But I was putting him on Discord, and if I can't reach him on Discord, he's probably out and about doing stuff. Wait, hey Mash, wanna join 5v5s on NA? Need +1, and we got 2 groups ready. Hold on, if Mash, the Paladin Mash, dude, Mishmash, would he be down to join in? Because we got 2 groups then, and we're good to go. Hold on a second. How about it, my boy? How about it, Mishy Mashy? How about it, my guy? What'd you say about it? Hopefully you respond, man. Because I like Bash. Did I ever whisper fools? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. I feel like every time I whisper to fools, I just want to say hello. I never says anything back. Let's see, does Beast is still in what is it, the... Oh god, what the hell? Those flags look so jank. Is it me or is the textures like so, like, really, really bad? Wow, they look jarring. Nothing on the inside, hollow, kind of like me. Like this noggin. Oh my god. Alright. I guess what I could do is just ask maybe like a random guy out here, hanging out in the dueling area, if he'd be interested in joining some duels. Hold on, meat market. Hold on, is this guy geared? Sorta, kinda. I want to be down to join him. I remember doing that, asking random people out and about on what is it? Not PTR. Also, higher alliance. Oh wait, you're not alliance. Okay, actually looks really good on the night out, by the way, the whole set. But yeah. Yeah, we're still doing a moss, man. Mash didn't say anything. Pieces in the key. Anyone on? There's usually an Unomas. You in the beta? Beta? Yeah, actually, I think it might have been beta. I think I confused beta and like BTR or something. Yeah. Yeah, like on the like I remember. All I remember is we were out here, outside of Stormwind or Orgrimmar. I guess it might have been alpha or beta. Yeah, and we're just like ask random passerbys like, "Oh, you want to join duels, my guy?" By chance. Let me see if Meat Market knows what this is. Hey, Meat Market, we hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels on NA today. Was wondering if you had any interest in joining some. Need +1, and we have 2 dueling groups ready. I will send the Whisper Man. We send the Whisper to Meat Market. I don't know if this man will be interested at all, but I'm just sending it. He's out here in Orgrimmar, has no idea where that Whisper came from. Hold on, he stopped. Maybe he stopped to type. He's thinking about it. Sure. Do you know how 5V5 1v1 duels work? We do /roll to find our order, and then just duel in an arena thing. Can have you go first if you want. What is the song? It is an NCS song. This is the weirdest of kind that I've ever seen. What the hell is this? Okay, we got Meat Market him. Ask him a question real quick just to make sure he's all good. But yeah. Yo, whoever's lead, who am I gonna make lead? I'll make Jed lead, just cause I have you added here. Sword, where are you? Sword. Here we go. And then I need Chicago. Here we go. Okay. Okay, this group is set. I can open one game, get ready for raid keys. Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure it out after, yeah. Can roll. Okay. We do /roll once we get into the arena. Okay, cool. Let me do this. Okay, groups are set. We'll get a queue going in a second. All right, cool. So that guy got no questions, no issues, no nothing. I'll make you lead for now. After this game, though, Sword, if you could just like pass me lead so I can take over very, very quickly. And yeah, just take over the group, get a +1 then. We'll be golden. We'll figure out who's going to be lead for that one. Maybe Seawork or like Chill will be up by then. Chicago and Sword of Dark and why am I dead? The Grand. Okay, I don't know if I can queue while I'm dead, so I'm just gonna come back. Try to see if we can queue us up. Alright. Queue is up. Hopefully we don't die randomly. Alright. Beautiful. We're in, boys. First 5v5 1v1 duel of the night. First game of the evening. If Meat Market asks questions, by the way, could you please help him? Help direct the man? Or I can make Var lead, actually, for the next one if Jed gotta go after this. But yeah. First game of the night. We're actually in, boys. I can't believe it. We actually got ourselves a 5v5 1v1 duel tonight. Took us a second, yeah. I really tried to give you a chance, man. I tried to give you a proper shot. Alrighty, so Twitch. Got ourselves team one together with IVX. IVX? I guess I'm gonna call it Ivy. Over on the Marksman, Leaf over on the, I think it's Survival. I'm seeing that Eagle. Stony over on the Paladina. I'm liking the set with the tabard, like the deep blue. That looks good. Also, how do you get the mount again? Is that the Dark Shore thing? I think it's a BFA mount, right? Chicago sporting. I like that set. The champion of Kragwa. I actually like it a lot. And Wev over in the back as a pirate versus Cool This over for the team 2. Ready to go with Jed. Is that Subtlety? That is Subtlety. Luck on the team. Meat Market. I guess going to be first up. And next, also waiting for his turn. Meat Man competitor straight out from Duratar versus Stony up. Pally versus Pally. Stunned immediately by Stony. Wall up by Meat. Just trying to see if he can hold on to these cooldowns for a bit. Stony playing the big Crusade. So this is where Meat, also playing Crusade, knows that he's playing to the big Haymaker playstyle. He needs to maximize the damage, but also try to make sure he gets some immunity if he's ever gonna blast on a Stony. Get the most damage ramped up. You just plant a banner on the guy? I hope not. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna blast it out. You're just taking the momentum built up from one competitor onto the next guy, cloaked by Cool, who's having to burn a cloak, as well as Advantage backing up out of there very, very quickly. Stony with a blessing of protection, keeping himself alive, keeping himself plenty healthy. Stunned by Cool This. Stony does not have a human racial into a shadowy duel. Gives Cool This an opportunity to maximize the damage while he has basically another set of dances with the shadowy duel, which is quite painful. Hammer hanging over the headman's head, but I don't think that gets him out of stealth or anything. So for Ivy, it's going to come down to random volleys, random flare. Hunter's Mark does get the opener with a sniper shot. Smoke Bomb does give Cool This an opportunity to at least make sure he is not going to be taking damage in the open. If Ivy can get himself an angle, Cool This trying to see if he can hide behind the pillar. You kind of have to predict where the Hunter might be. Ivy trying to find an opportunity to reposition, but if you get too close, the Phantom Knives could get you out in the open. Does dive behind the pillar. Wait, hold on. Cool This has no idea, but he's actually dodging the sniper shot so perfectly. He has no clue, but he's doing such a good job avoiding the damage. Ivy with a full true shot, trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Maybe send the pet over behind the pillar. Does send the pet, denying the rogue an easy reset. Stun around the corner. Does shock him. Potentially big damage with an explosive shot. Cloak of Shadows, not available. Explosive, doesn't really take that much damage, actually. That evasion? Someone helped to reduce a lot of that explosive shot damage. Was that a feint? Might have just been a feint, actually. With a freeze, as Ivy taking a bit of hits. As Cool This trying to see if he can reverse the damage. Scatter, as soon as he steps. Cheap shot to follow. Ivy might be in a lot of trouble. Charles Shell to follow. As Cool This trying to see if he can maximize the damage. Big secret, but does get to escape for just a second. Gouge to the pet. Maybe can even find himself a reset. No longer has a Hunter's Mark on him. The pet keeping you dotted at the very... keeping your auto attack, I guess, at the very least. Ivy is trying to make sure there's quite a bit of distance between him and the rogue. Flare down for a second. Might want to drop down freezing traps. Does have it set up. I don't even know what Cool This. I guess tried to go for a cheap shot sap, but Flare got him out in the open. Aim shot with rapid fire to follow. Cloak of Shadows to dodge a lot of this damage. Death shock him spinning on you. Kidney shot right after. Might be going down though. I don't really know what you can do. Vanish by Cool just to get some cooldowns back really quickly. That's a very aggressive vanish, and now you're kind of stuck out in the open with Wev. I don't think he's going to give you a chance out of this situation at all, right? Into a trinket immediately. Do you have a blind though? Does not have a blind. Gouge though does help him separate away from Wev for just a second with a shadow mill just to get out of that situation as soon as possible. Wev, unless you got him dotted, which he doesn't have him ruptured, he might just have to play into that stealth game. Phantom Knives out in the open. Eyes are available for either side. Cool This down on cooldowns except for a cheat death. So for Wev, if he goes in super aggressive with the eye, if he's, I don't know if he's tracking the man's cooldowns, but if he goes in aggressive with the eye, if you find him, hell, you could pick up the eye, send the vanish, would be a little bit overcommitments because of the cooldowns that you have with it. But if you pick up the eye, find them really quickly, if you're careful around the corner, you might know that he is there. Cheap shot, you're probably fine. Flagellation could turn this around. The Cool This trying to maximize everything into this one. Still does not have defenses though. That sepsis is not going to feel great at all. Cheap shot. I'd try to see if we can maybe get a cheap shot. Evasion for both rogues. Cool This got himself plenty of damage. Wev took a few hits. Still got plenty of defenses. Got a flagellation of his own, I think, after Cool This. I believe so. I think he does. Mad secret technique to follow. Do you have a cheap shot? He needs to make sure that the stones are airtight as best as they can. Be tricky to follow. Cool This with not a lot of health left into a cheat death. That's going to be his last bastion of defense. Unless he got something here. Blind last second. If you can do some blind to get away from Web, you might be alright. Vanish not available for a good bit. The Rogue is just chasing after you. Do get a sap? I don't even know how you get a sap with the guy. Hold on a second. I don't even know how you get a proper sap just now. Web might be in a bit of trouble. He got cloak, he got cheat, he got no evasion though. But maybe he lives this? Kidney? Cheat death. That's the only thing that saves you. Does give him some advantage before the cheat death goes up as the guy goes in for a bit of a reset. Cool with a Phantom Nice. Got himself another advantage. Web is out in the open. Got himself a mastery proc. Cool, doesn't end up stepping on him, but ends up putting himself out in the open. Cloak before he can even get an opener as he goes in for the cheap shot. Needs to maintain those stuns. Into a secret, nothing you can do. Web does end up slicing him apart. With next gonna be up next as next gen app, next generation affliction, is that the name? I actually like it a lot. Web got himself Shadow Blades, but I don't think he's going to be able to go for an entire go here, right? Succubus out in the open. Next gen. Are you playing Affliction? Are you actual Affliction? Because I can't even tell. You have a Wall, you have a Dark Pact, and a Warlock Hellstone. I don't even know what your cooldowns are. Do you have a Dark Layer? Are you not playing Dark Layer? Is that what next generation Affliction means? Get rid of Rogues in PvP, so boring? Yo, those Rogues, man. They're blasting one another. Yeah, let me just delete Rogues out of this one. You know what? If the chat wants no Rogue duels at all, we could ban Rogues for the night. As long as you have enough bodies. I'm not against it entirely. Web trying to see if his skull, next gen, patiently waiting out in the open, has the eyes that could pick up. Web, I think, is just taking the time to recuperate trinkets, vanishes, everything available. So he's taking a sweet, sweet time right now. But at some point, he might just want to have himself a go. Dampening, slowly rising little by little. It's going to be pretty bad for Web. Also going to be bad for next gen, since Affliction does have quite a bit of self-healing with drains. As long as you have a target, you can drain it off of them pretty easily. Going to be a Shadow Strike, maybe a Succubus. Trying to see if he can send the Rogue behind the pillar. Does get to Succubus, is going to come out of stealth though. Or out of invisibility. Slow into the Rogue, does get kidney shotted. Succubus does catch it really quick. The trinket forced out of the Rogue. For next gen, just presses Dark Pact. Takes 0 damage from the Rogue's opener. Trying to set up another portal. Kicked by the Rogue. Doesn't end up missing it. Full dots are up. Trying to go for a fear. Is playing undead, so he's going to be able to get out of that fear CC at some point with his undead ratio. But the man is dotted. Taking quite a bit of damage. Look at Web, he's not really recovering super easily. 33% dampening is going to push him back. And if he gets a UA on him, Drain? Wait a second, I think the man is just dead. Cloak? Succubus trying to keep him in combat. You might need to pull advantage here. Try not to. If the Succubus catches a CC on the guy, might just be able to get him that or a Mortal Coil. He doesn't have a trinket. He's still in combat. He'll have to vanish. He got dots. Even with the vanish, he might be in a tough spot. Got himself a Sippy Cup, but he's still out in the open. You can send the Succubus in. Shot if you're around the corner. Maybe it connects. Succubus can catch you. Hold on, he has a line of sight. Succubus actually can see the Rogue. Trying to board him from around the pillar. Forcing him on the left side. Succubus could catch him on the others. I think it's just over. He's just going to melt him out. Web got to have a go. He's got to go now. If you got yourself calm points, go for a full kidney shot, something, anything. You have to make a play. You have to. It's over. The dots are in. Drain Soul is in. Flagellation got him some cheap shot, cheap death. Trying to keep himself alive barely. This is why you gotta go. Affliction Warlocks will melt you down. You just gotta go. Gotta be a Harpoon out of the Leaf. Up next with the Succubus catching a trinket to follow. It's going to be next gen backing up out of there. Hates a huge heap of damage with a Death Chakram and an explosive. Mortal Coil to help himself recover a little. Got full dots on the pet and can at least drain life off of the pet a little bit. Especially if you got those agonies and multiple targets. That's going to be huge. Full fear onto Leaf. Got himself almost full dots. Trying to go for a setup with a, what's it called? UA does go for a full UA, juking out a kick. Leaf cannot remove those dots. Shot if you're right after. That's a full set of dots on the guy. Not much you can do. Drain is going to be huge. Got himself trying to see if he can board the Hunter out with a drain. Hunter's left with not a lot. That's going to be Hunter right after. Mad damage next. Does end up taking it with Chicago up next. Running in. Big zaps to follow. Next gen trying to see if he can recover. Does not have reflect or anything for this one. Going to be Chicago trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of damage of his own. Just needs a couple more hits. And next gen so far has been able to not only tussle with the Rogue, but with a survival hunter right after. Man's left with not a lot of health. Plenty of Maelstrom up for Chicago. Not much you can really do. Interrupted on Shadow. At this point, you're just trying to see if you can survive, but the lasso does get you in those grips. With Jed gonna be up next, trying to have himself go versus Chicago full sepsis. Chicago's gonna have to rotate defenses really early. Does get a wall in between all those stun locks though, which is so good for Chicago. You're still gonna take a lot of damage, but at least you're reducing a huge amount of it. Could go for the Guardian here. Trying to keep the Rogue at bay with a knockback with a step right after. Chicago just needs another Maelstrom go. Still just taking eviscerates back to back. Vanish out of the Rogue. Needs to go for the full Guardian. Trying to see if they can rip the Rogue apart, but that eviscerate doesn't even do anything. My goodness. That is a rough one. Let's see if we can get ourselves another go in here, boys, yeah? Cool with this. Pick it up too. Try to see if we can maybe get these Rogues out of here if at all possible. I'm not thinking we're gonna ban Rogues or anything, but I want to give the team a chance to potentially combat this Rogues if at all possible. You know what I mean? Alrighty, we'll need to get Jetta is gonna be out, so we'll reform the group hopefully. Who else did we lose on this team, by the way? We had the Warlock. Does he want to come back? FK went bad. It was not really PvP much. Oh, good, my guy. We got the homie. We got the boy. We got the guy. We got the man of the hour. Hold on a second. We still need on a Moss and we'll be good to go. Need +1 and we are good. Do we need to reform? Not necessarily need to reform, no. Are you Var? Do I have you added in Real ID? Because I was pretty sure I had you added a while ago, my guy. Can you whisper me real quick? Just because I can just make you lead real quickly. I'm out to do keys and raid. Or were you Jed? Or were you Jed? Okay. I thought you were cool with this for some reason. Sounds good though. GG's, my guy. GG's. Are you Jed? Are you cool with this? Which one are you? Or did I confuse people? I think I confused you with another guy. Okay. I confused you with another guy. Nerve Demo? Alright, sounds good, my man. We'll get Seawork as a lead here. Let me know if ready. Let me know if ready. Nerve Demo, is he playing Guardian or is he just like in Guardian spec? Okay, I was gonna say for a second. Wait, are you Guardian like for PvP? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, he's balanced. Okay. I'll give you a second to switch over stuff. Okay, interesting. Well, Briar, how you doing, my man? Ain't done this in a while. Happy Tindril Nerf. Yo! Thank you so much, Briar. Appreciate you, my guy. Can we get an asterisk Briar in chat? My man. Thank you. Dude, I am excited. Okay, teams are ready. Gonna queue in a second. Beautiful. We'll make Seavark lead, yeah? Just because it's easier for me. And Chicago is ready too, so that'll work out for me. And we'll do, instead of sword... Yeah, sword. I confused you with a rogue. With a, like, outlaw rogue. But that's my B. Seavark, and we'll do... Not the Grand. Let's do Black and Cold, because I like Rook. Just as a map in general. Join the duel? Yeah, let me do that real quick. Let me spectate and be the join. I'll join as a camera. How does that sound? I'll join as a cameraman. I'll get the up-close shots and everything. I'd rather watch tank duels than rogues. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if that's the. I don't know if that's true, man. I don't know. Have you seen a tank duel in a while? We had Seavark versus a Blood DK, which was going Blood once. That was interesting. They did pretty good. Not surprising. Are we missing somebody in team 1? Hope not. That was the alert. It took me a second. Yeah, I'm excited, Briar, dude. We have almost 500 pulls on Tindril. So it feels a little bad that they're nerfing it now because we're so close. But at this point, it's too many pulls on a boss. Too many. It's a short fight, so you rack up a lot of pulls and there's one-shot mechanics left and right. But it's just way too many. It's just way too much. Switch. Hopefully team 2 will have the +1 join in a second, but we got my man Austin. Are you first on this one? We got Nerve Demo as a balancer as well. Meat Market joins on as a Retribution Paladin. Luck. Trying to see if we can actually get some luck to get a proper game today, as well as cool this. And they're sending the homie. Chicago over on that team. They're still waiting for a +1, but for now we got Chicago. We got Leave going to be first up as a survival. Ivy as a marksman. Hunter's technically do counter mages pretty well, as well as Stony. We're waiting for his turn. And the Hunter, you get a shaman putting a buff on your pet? Is that what it is? That's Chicago? Okay, I'm okay with him putting a buff on your pet. I don't really know if that does anything, but I'm okay with it because for us, it's just going to be a bet that's going to live long enough for you to be able to ramp up with a big arcane surge. Arcane missiles flying in, Leaf taking a big damage, but also got him some massive defense, but it doesn't even matter as he just gets absolutely crushed inside of the touch of the Magi. Yes, you got yourself, did you get yourself the procs for the big missiles too? Is that what that was? I like your Mog, by the way. The farmer's outfit looks good on ya. What is that? I accidentally put it on player, couldn't take it off. All good, all good, all good. All good. Wash? I wouldn't say that about yourself, Silver. Don't say that about yourself. It's Seamark we're talking about. Is the homie, is the guy. You know what I mean? Just watch him run circles, dude. When you see Seamark play, it's pretty ridiculous. Gonna be a touch of the matchup onto Stony, taking huge hits. Might be looking at a bubble, trying to see if he can stay on top of boss as best as he can. Shield advantage to follow. Might be looking at immunity. That steals a lot of damage built up. The guy's gonna take huge hits to the match. Huge hits to follow. Might be in. Is he not gonna pump his bubble? He has to, right? At some point he's got it. There goes the bubble for Austin and Icebuck, trading one for the other, and Stony ramping up to try to see if he can maybe keep himself a little bit of that Crusade going. Back it up out. Looks like Crusade is about to fall off. He needs to get himself a little bit extra health, but he didn't really spend a lot of the bubble getting defensive, going for a heal. He mostly just spent it trying to see if he can maybe keep the ramp going, but it's rough. Trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of health as Ring of Fire is down as a barrage comes through for Austin. You see to slow the guy down, and Sony will quickly realize sitting behind the pillar doesn't really do anything for you, because that's just going to be a big Ring of Fire behind the corner, as well as Arcana Sphere, Arcane Orbs. You can't really sit still at all with an Arcane Mage, because they can just punish you just for hanging out behind the pillar. Stony just trying to use whatever mana they got to try to maintain themselves. It might be one of the situations where he'll wait. He'll have to probably wait until Crusade is back up to then go for a big all-in versus Austin with an immunity. And I think that might be how he'll have to leverage it, while staying on the move, trying to catch up whatever healing he can, whatever patches of arcane singes he can just patch up here and there. That's about all I think he can really do. Got him some shield defendance. It is big value. Stun him to Austin, but that's not going to hold him back at all. Got himself a little bit of damage. Knocked back with the Arcana Sphere, with the missiles puncturing through the Shield of Vengeance. Stony behind the pillar, trying to see if he can cover as much as possible, while Austin going in for a little bit of that shift in power to recuperate cooldowns. Eating the Ring of Fire, as well as the orbs around the pillar. There isn't much you can do. Has to go for Lay on Hands. He won't have an immunity. He's got to maybe make a play. Hand of Freedom. He's there, ready for it immediately. Austin got himself the most amount of damage. I don't really know if he can stop him. Trying to see if he can land a kick. Doesn't quite connect. Oh, Stony. That is a rough one. That is a rough one to fight against, man. Paladin versus a Mage, or versus Arcane in particular. That is not easy. That is a really, really tough matchup. Oh, wait, we got a fifth one in team one. Good. Good. It's Sub-Rogue. Oh, goody. Maybe Chicago could just be like, hey, Wife, you want to go? You want to get a chance? I feel like Sub-Rogue does actually have a pretty good shot against a Mage in general, whether it's a Frost or Arcane. Because Ivy is technically is a class that has probably some of the best shots versus Austin. Just shock him. If you can get yourself a setup, that physical damage actually just punctures right through a Mage. All that easily you can do it from a distance. You just got to get yourself a nice setup. Austin got himself at least a little bit of recovery, but it looks of it all the time. Is that still up? I think it's still up. Touching the magic, catches Ivy. Does go for a feint. Cannot remove feints anymore. Barrage gets to below. Turtle Shell barely alive. Is he Pet okay? Pet is alive. At least you have that. But you don't have a lot of health to work with. Oh no, unless you catch a camera missiles, it's over. Oh, that is so rough. The fact that because they use basically the same thing as Austin Seamark. Is Seamark. Is the homie. Is the homie. That is the boy. I mean, if you just watch him play, like you could tell. There's like a specific way Seamark plays, which is very, very aggressive. Very like, I don't want to play a long game. I don't want to have to reset for long. That is just like iconic Seamark. All the time, and they're ready as well, trying to see if he can build up a flagellation stun onto Austin. Cannot really get himself out of that situation. Trying to see if he can use all the time to reposition. Webb might be looking at a Vanish potentially. Doesn't have a Cloak of Shadows anymore. Use it really early. Blind from a good bit of distance onto Seamark, trying to see if he can get himself a reset. Is he good? His Webb is just checking on him. Double checking on him. Wait, he's DC'd. Wait, Blind actually got him. Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Webb is giving him a chance. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Let it cook. He's back in. Hold on a second. He's trying to... I think he's trying to polymorph just to get him... Yeah, he's trying to reset it. Trying to reset it. Let him come back. That is so good. Except I hate the gray health bar that you got going on. He's in a class of his own now. Gray health bar. Not blue, not anything. Just like whole nother class together. Can a shout out to Austin does have a blink available. Web is ready to go for steps back to back. That little reset for Seaberg does give Web an opportunity to at least wait out on the clock. Shot is a little bit longer. Might be able to get it back up at some point. Interrupted on fire. Does board back with a slow orb already waving onto Web. Oh, second hold on. Vanish might need to use it. Wait, did he DC too? A Web might have DC'd there at the end. It looked like the man was running in place for a moment. He had 2 vanishes by the looks of it. That is unfortunate. Chicago, Lasso left. You gotta find a way to fight. I like the big frog and the Krogwa attire going on. The frog Loa blesses you today. At least hopefully. Oh no. How's this gonna go? This used to be one of those matches where Arcane had 0 chance against the Handsome Shaman for such a long while, man. For a good portion of BFA and even at some point in Shadowlands too. And then all of a sudden this expansion rolled out and that's it. Man's out in the open, blasting him out. Gonna get hit by fire with an arcane, Arcanosphere, not letting him any recovery behind the pillar. Does catch an interrupt onto Chicago. No way to interrupt the burst out of the mage. Chicago does a wall for this one, leaping him back to Austin with a Sunder for just a second, dropping down a totem, but it's gonna be fire blasted immediately. Austin with double ring with a fire breath right after, trying to see if he can back up out of the missiles. Nothing he could do. At that point, once you get the missiles behind the pillar, you can't interrupt him. You can't really stop him. Clean sweep. Let's get us another one going. We gotta get the team Seavark another chance to play, man. Gotta get him another shot. Seavark, let me know if you guys need more bodies. Let me get you guys another one going. Where are you? Where are you, friend? Let me know if good. Let me know if good. Okay, Chicago, we need a +1. Okay. Okay, other team needs +1 and we good. Okay, cool. Let me list it real quick. See if we can pick up a body. I just phased out to a... Why is nobody out here? I was just in a phase where there's a bunch of people out here. In Ogrimmar, or yeah, outside of Duratar. And I'm in a phase where there's nobody here. What's his rank? Seavark? Pretty up there. Wormus Accord phase. Outside, I'm assuming. Is it actually? Oh no. Oh, because it is the RP realm, isn't it? That's true. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess if we want to find a bunch of Wormus Accord players to invite to those, we need to go to Silvermoon and go to the inn. That's where all of them would be. Who else can I invite? Seavark, CJ. I think I asked CJ before, right? Yeah. Not gonna bug him too much. Azaya. Hey, Azaya. Wanna join 5V5 Duels? Need +1 and we got full teams. Nah, this mage is insane. That's my boy Seaberg, boys. That's my boy Seaberg. Quick I asked, Mash I asked. Silver is in already. Stony is in. Var is on his pally. A new Salt? I haven't seen that guy in a while, man. Hey, Salt. Join 5V5 Duels. You gotta stop clickbaiting video titles? I know, dude. When I do a video, like everything there is in patch 10.2.5, apparently I missed some stuff. Apparently it's not everything in 10.2.5. Oh, shucks. Or like when I say Seavark is this most insane mage I've ever met. I mean, I don't think I've met a mage that's better than that. Have you? I haven't met too many mages. All good, friend. All good. All good, all good. Okay, we're ready. Promote you to lead. Bail out. Oh, now I'm with people. Yeah, man, Wormus Accord is kind of depressing over Realm for PvP, isn't it? There's nobody out here. Been grinding SOD. All good, my guy. Hell yeah. Let's do Hook Point, I guess, yeah? Hook Point is a good match. Good map. Want to go watch Bellular? I'm not gonna comment. I haven't watched Bellular content in a long while. So I have no idea if he does or doesn't. Yeah, I used to play in Warmest Accord too, Silver. That's where that's where Dalaran was born, is in Warmest Accord. Like, that was my realm for a good bit. And it's just like, it used to have a big PvP community too. We had like PvP guilds that always were out and about doing stuff. Like, PvP was healthy on Warmest for a bit. It was an RP realm, but like, people did stuff all the time. It was awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Rama 0 PvP is Dal. Yeah, it's crazy. Because we used to have the 9th Orgrimmar Regiment there, and then there was like, oh my god, the names, I don't remember the names, but there was Streetlight, not Streetlight, but I think it was, maybe it was Streetlight, but it was a monk that led the guild, 9th Orgrimmar, and then we had a paladin friend, I had a shaman friend that pushed to 2500, like there's so many dudes that, and we had a whole group. It was during Miss Pandaria, Throne of Thunder, we were just parking the land section, just forcing them to PvP. It was just a big barrage of players fighting each other for hours. It was so good, dude. I loved it. Alrighty, so Twitch. No, I'll hold back some of my PvP stories of Warmest Accord for later. You know what I mean? We got Meat Market out here, literally hanging out in I guess a meat market and fish market. This man has just got a bunch of markets all together. Lintania, open it up as an outlaw rogue. I like the little crown you got going on. Also, the alliance you look for your Mog, that looks great. Also, that sash you got going on with the belt, you're going to be able to earn that in like 10 to 5, by the way. Right now, the only way to earn that is to recruit a friend, but you'll be able to earn that kind of like a Mog very soon, and it looks insanely good. Sap, as the rogue, the outlaw rogue, does catch himself an escape. Meat does not really commit a big crusade there just yet. Lintania, though, being an outlaw rogue, of course, the subtlety, does not have nearly the same amount of escape tools of double vanish as the other specs. He does play into very, very short blind though. So he's going to try to see if he can use a blind to blind, grapple away, hang behind the pillar. As long as there's no dots, he might actually be able to escape. Hold on a second, didn't have to burn advantage or anything. Does get himself a adrenaline rush, which can be permanent adrenaline rush while you're in stealth. And I think just waiting out for the odds versus Meat. At some point, Meat is going to have to probably commit something, because Lin just used a human racial. Could be an opportunity for the Paladin right now to go in for a stun. Does he have one going? Lintania just going in with a couple ambushes, leaping behind the pillar, not really trying to commit. This for me, trying to see if he catch up. The grapple hook for the outlaw rogue does give him quite a bit of distance, and I think that's maybe what Lintania is going to want to go for, right? I don't even know how you got out of combat or out of stealth. Somebody knocked you out. Was that just like bleed from the Blade of Justice still? Isn't it a little longer with the tier set, or am I wrong about that? Cheap Shot got himself another opener. The outlaw rogue so far has gotten more openers than a subtlety. Big crusade down. Me trying to see if he can lock down Lintania. For Lintania, it's a Cloak of Shadows trying to see if maybe he can stick around with it. Got himself a bunch of ambushes too. With a dance available, that's a lot of between the eyes potential damage. Bubble out of Meat Market as Lintania trying to see if he can back up out of there. Vanish for the rogue onto the bubble. If Meat got himself eyes, he could potentially pick him up to find Lintania. Unless Lintania just runs right in. Maybe trying to see if he can deny the blind pickup from Meat. I don't know if this man's got much left here. Wall potentially, basic protection. I don't really know. I guess Lintania was able to puncture right through it. I wasn't really tracking the Paladin to see what cooldowns he had, but I guess he just didn't have enough versus Rogue. Does go down for concentration's luck. Looking to get lucky. Lintania runs it with a cheap shot. Got himself a go. Wall up immediately for luck. And Lintania has a trinket in order to break out of that stun immediately. Luck trying to see if he can do some mobility, but the grapple hook of Outlaw just lets him move out into another zip code within seconds. Blind really quickly as Luck trying to see if he can lock down the rogue, maybe get himself a little bit of healing. Slow down to Luck though. Should be maybe chasing after the rogue. I think he's trying to see if he can back away, hoping the rogue runs at him. But instead the rogue backs up out of there. Just kind of wants to see if he can catch some quick reset. Not a subtlety. But he's catching nearly as many resets as a subtlety rogue. Is it still dotted? No, not dotted. The wings are down. Crusade not available for Luck. As Lynn trying to get himself another opener. Every single opener you do as Outlaw, you do have that subterfuge or a long subterfuge window to try to see if you can go for a couple of those between the eyes back to back. Shield of Evidence, immediately blinds. Looking for the reset. I think maybe if a Judgment reconnects, goes going for a Vanish. Try to see if he can get himself a reset. Stumped by Luck, maybe an opportunity to lock down Lin. For Lin right now, that is dance available. Could potentially make some kind of a go with a dance. There's going to be a dance available with an ambush. Potentially lots of damage. Luck, you have an immunity. That's a lot of between dance back-to-back Lin hands. Wait, Lin could potentially just stay in there, but actually backs up out. This is an opportunity to maybe maximize his output. Get Luck super low. No longer has a big immunity. Lin just needs a cheap shot and have himself a proper go. Cloak of Shadows might help secure you a bit of extra defense in order to hang in. but a blessing of connection or bubble are going to be back up if you're not fast enough. Trying to get this ambushes between the eyes, pistols, all that is doing a ton of damage. Cloak and shadows to cover your assault. Luck did not have any immunity. Lynn just had to commit everything. That was kind of lucky. I think the forbearance was coming off of the paladin very, very soon, right? Knocked back until Lintania does end up getting knocked out in the open. And that's Outlaw for you. You know what? The more I look at Outlaw, the more I'm like, yeah, this is like subtlety now. Used to be the Outlaw was a spec, out and about, pistoling you about, pistol whipping you out in the arena. But I feel like now I'm looking at it, it's a lot more like sub. All rogues are about the same, except for Assassin. That one just melts you. That one just puts doubts in you and bails out as Lintania trying to bail away from Nerf as he got himself a little bit of self-survivability with the Nature's Vigil, trying to stay aggressive, catches the root onto Lintania, keeping the pressure rolling in. Whatever sustained damage he can offer is helping out. That's going to be Mushroom on top of it. All that Moonfire, popping the bear from just to keep himself alive. Thorns to follow. Lintania needs to either stay on or back out, but with the dots, I think it's just going to be sealed your fate, yeah? Yeah, one more Starfall and it's over, or a Starburst, or whatever the hell you call it, with Stony up next, charging out versus Nerf. Nerf got to find a way to max range Stony if at all possible, trying to go for silence, doesn't quite get the root on top of it as well. Stun as he's trying to move from one cover to another, and Stony looking to drop down Nerf if at all possible, beam back down. Nerf trying to see if he can maybe survive this Barskin Bear from Hapsam Heart of the Wild, knock back into Stony for just a second. If only he had something like Ursols or anything. Trying to catch a reset. Oh, Shadow Melt almost let you out of sight. Bash from a distance. Cyclone is the last thing that's really keeping you alive. Got yourself a regrowth, leaping away, using that plenty of Druid mobility in order to get the hell out of dodge. They nerfed the crit and crit from Wings, did they? Like the Wings or Crusade? Which one did the nerf? Well, because I don't remember. Just waiting on Crusade is pretty long, no? It is pretty long, 2 minutes. I think that's why a lot of Paladins, at least only you I've noticed, play 1 minute Wings instead of 2 minute Wings. Because Crusade got that big haymaker, you do get to ramp up quite a bit of damage. But the consistency of 1 minute Wings, I think is really, really solid. There's not too many downsides for it, where Crusade has at least a downside of you don't have a good uptime on it. Into a Root, Silent, Stony can all do much. Nerf able to get himself full set of dots on the Stony and procs. I mean, the procs that he's doing, the extra damage he's pulling off, is actually quite solid. Stony's just taking cost and hits back behind the pillar. Not much you can really do, while Nerf is just getting fully fueled full of resources. For Stony, it might be a situation where he chills behind the pillar, catches a couple of resets, hangs out with a corpse of Lintania, maybe gives him a proper burial or something. Well, for Nerf, you just got to get the dots and keep him rolling. Moonfire, Stunfires, all that. If you can do that, eventually for Stony, he is going to run out of mana or run out of dampening, which is slowly creeping over him. All that healing reduced bit by bit by bit. As Nerf trying to maintain the dots, Stony knows he's kind of limited on time. He's got to make up at some point. Knocked back by Nerf, got himself Hand of Freedom to keep himself moving. Lots of procs for Nerf. The Thorns on top of it. Stony with the Shield of Endless got himself at least an opportunity to maximize that shield defensively, or I guess aggressively. As it's going to be beams just chasing after get tried out. What it might be a bubble right now. It does go for the bubble. Question is, does Nerf have a way to get out of this situation though? Got him some big heals, switching forms in order to stay mobile, trying to see if he can get away from Stony. Still got the big Crusade, so it's a lot of haymaker, lots of momentum damage already. Silence of the Stony. Still can throw in judgments and a handful of other spells. But it's a perfect opportunity for Nerf to get some dots in. Leaping back. I love the Boomkin's mobility right now. Starfire at the end is trying to see if he can end the duel. Nerf does get stunned up the Stony. Oh, it does end up capitalizing with that Crusade. He just let the ramp keep going. Wake up matches in every direction. In case cool this, just blast him out of nowhere. And the Rogue does end up sneaking by those Wake of Ashes hits. With Chicago gonna be up next. My god, that was such a close duel. I feel like the Boomkin next match, like if he just crit a little bit more, I feel like it was he played out super well. I feel like if maybe a different map or a bit of extra RNG in his favor, he would have definitely won it. Knocked back onto Cool immediately. Chicago taking full sepsis, might be a trinket here. Looking to wallet, that's going to be a lot of damage taken. Guardian may not be enough. Dust pop a wall as well. Cloak of Shadows for the Rogue, can't really do anything because Rogue is dodging him. Well, immune from all the magic damage you're doing. All the elemental damage goes out of the window. Trying to knock the Rogue, he just steps right back to you. Chicago got nothing left, trying to heal as best as possible. Blind by the Rogue, he just wanted to go for a blind just to get an extra CC on Chicago just to keep him in place. Just not giving you a chance at all. As he goes in for a Shiv. Sunder, I don't know if Chicago can maybe turn this around. Do you have a stun? Knock back onto the Rogue. Chicago hasn't got the chance to play. They just get CC'd the entire game. They've just been playing defense. That was absolutely unfair. with how much CC and pressure cool this has. Chicago, all they can do is maybe trick in the opener, right? That's about all he can do. Cool this with a quick gouge into Web. Web does get a full sepsis onto Cool. Has no cloak, nothing to remove these dots. Full burst. Cool does have cheat death as long as it saves him. Does save him, but that last Shadow Strike at the end sealed the deal with Austin. Just moving along, just cruising, trying to say hello to Web. A bit of a rematch between these two, and Web actually has everything besides Shadow Blades, right? I'm trying to show the mount. That is a good looking mount, though. You know what? I kind of want this mount. I want him to keep the original. I wanted to keep the original like low polygon one, the one you can like you rub 2 pixels together and you made the mount kind of deal, but like make a new version of it too. So for the players that have the original, also they get the new updated version of it too. That maybe looks even more unique. Maybe with a cool pattern, maybe with a dope effect or something, you know what I mean? Big blasts by Austin, trying to see if he can put the pressure onto Web. As soon as you go behind the pillar, Ring of Fire is there. It's not gonna have you feeling good at all. With the touch of the magic, the Ring of Fire actually just doubles into it. That damage over time with a missile here, oh, it just splashes back to back on one another. Web had to go for a vanish. It was a clean vanish. You almost picked up the eye. I feel like you were dangerously close to the eye. Could have picked it up randomly. Austin sending out orbs in every direction. Got himself at least a bit of a decent position. If Web wants to get an open on the guy, not going to be easy. Immediate breath as soon as the man Shadow Strikes, catches him on Ring of Frost. Step to get out. Blinks back in. Web is going to have to get frozen. He does get frozen behind the pillar. Trinkets it with a vanish. Super aggressive. Hold on. Maybe there's a play right now. Kidney shot does back away. Cloak Shadow is up for Web. Might just have to burn it. Trying to see if he can hold on to it. There goes Shadow Blades. Does go for the cloak. Catching up to Austin. Immediate trinket. Austin does not really have a lot of ways to live this right now unless he goes for full block. Does go for Invis to reduce a lot of the eviscerate damage back to back. And that's going to be missiles. Oh, but they froze. Oh, okay, that's fair. I think it's going to connect. Does end up connecting. Smoke Bomb was not giving you any cover whatsoever as Web. Trying to see if you can back up out of the images from behind. They're just frostbolting you. They're not even going to let you catch a reset. Wait, Blink and Stun could do it. Wait, are you just dead? You still dotted. Ring of Fire? Oh, this still catches you. Oh, no. Oh, between Rock and a hard place. Web, I think, knows he probably lost. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. So close. So close. Yeah, Austin is like, unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. There wasn't much you could do. That was so rough. I feel like maybe if you just stood still, but you want to stand still. You want to reposition. That's just how it goes. It's going to be immediate orb onto leaf. The guy just you know what? Taking another orb and then going for a camera to catch yourself a reset versus Seawork. Not the worst idea. Dropping down charge trap. The guy got himself food, but a death chakram is going to interrupt the feast with an ultra time. Austin should be maybe okay as long as he doesn't have that ultra time cleaned up. Trying to see if he can go counter pressure with Leaf. It's going to be big kill shots versus massive barrages leaping in. It's going to be Ice Block Leaf still taking huge hits. It's going to be Austin breaking out of the Ice Block. Touching the magic is still into Leaf. Goes in for a turtle shell. Austin does end up turning the tables with a Ring of Frost on the pet. Ring of Fire on the corner versus Leaf most likely. I don't even know if it connected. I don't think it was out. Does go for the scatter. Disrupting the missiles. He just needs some kind of a decent CC. Grenades are getting sent in. Feign death for a second. Got himself a bit of defensive. Breath to follow. Trinkets out of it immediately. Both of them are so low. Whoa! Hold on a second. He got the kill shot. That was incredible. He did it. Hold on a second. He actually got the kill shot around the corner. No shot. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, there it is. That was actually incredible. I thought it was going to be one-sided, but he brought it back for his team. That was clutch. I told you guys, hunters are pretty good against mages. They actually could do pretty well. Let's get another one going. Seavark, let me know if you need more bodies. Chicago, if you need more bodies, let me know if good. Let me know if we good. Art, double checking you. Austin, okay, are you dipping or you just need +1? Okay, pass lead. I'm gonna open up the group. You're gonna need a +1. How did we lose for this team? Okay, we need +1 and we good. So, okay, cool. So Seawork is gonna swap over from one mage to another, from Arcane to Frost, which will be alright. And we'll need +1 as well. If I can save these games at all, ever. I don't think I'll have the time for it, but... There's so many... Yeah, there we go. We're so many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I haven't got to save these at all, by the way. We need a +1. Who wants to join in, boys? Adept is a PvE guy. Who else can I invite? By the way, if you guys want to join in and you're playing on NA, we got the groups listed over in the raids legacy section. So if you want to join up, you're more than welcome to. Dyer, hey Dyer. You wanna join? Linthania's already in. That's what I confused Var with, is Linthania. Light sword, because you guys have both sword in your names. So I'm just like, same person. My brain just doesn't compute, doesn't really separate people apart. Has a hard time with it. Well, I don't know. What is it? 70? 370? I think it was 470. What's 470? Okay. That's gonna be a weird, but at least I have them saved. Oh, I like that. What do you think? I like that a lot. That actually looks really good. It looked like a straight up shaman, but you're not quite a shaman, but I love it. The helm and shoulders. If only you could get the shoulders on a hunter too, that'd be great. But yeah, that looks awesome. Does PB&J want to join in? Hey Kira. Hey PB&J. Wanna join 5V5 Duels? We're hosting some on NA. I could also maybe ask Raven too. Hey Raven. 5V5 Duels on NA. If you're interested in joining a few. Also, there was a... Oh. Hey. How's it going? What's up, my guy? Is that Salt? I think it is Salt. How you doing, my man? Okay, we got a group. We got a group. Okay, we're ready. Okay, we're ready. I'll make Seavark lead. Just to make it a little bit easier. Okay, okay. Sounds good. I thought it was you today. It was, but he was EP. He was very, very EP. After this, we'll lose Seavark, but we'll take over and we'll have maybe Salt lead, I guess. Because apparently I have a matter in Real ID. I don't know which one is which. Or who Salt is on Real ID. Might be Salt on... What arena do we do? Those are Dalaran sewers. That's a good one. Might be Salt on Salt or somebody else. Possibly, but I have no idea. Running old AF gear. All good to use. It is you. It is you. Hey. How you doing? Yeah, new set of honor gear is probably a little bit stronger than season 2 old gear, but it's still pretty good. You know what I mean? Bring back something where I'm not dying to air. Oh, dude, for real. What is weapon enchant? I'm not sure. For this season, you mean? It's like a green little. Could somebody put on the 2100 season enchant in this group, in these groups, just to like show it off? It's just like a green like spores. I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like a really green, not a frilly effect. I guess like a smoky effect is a good way to describe it. Yeah, switch. Got ourselves team 1 with, if I switch over, there we go, work now. Leaf. Oh, and that team was survival. Balasto last time with Lynn on that team. Stony, Web as a sub rogue, and we got Chicago. I'm liking this set a lot too. Wait, are you trying to put on the enchant real quick? Okay, cool. This way in the back, gonna get shot out of their cannon in just a moment. Same with Seavark, swapping over to the Frosty Mage. Meat immediately up there versus Stony, going in for the stun. Stony might be looking at immunity. Big Hammy hanging over Meat's man's head. The Stony might need to go for Crusade of his own. Blind Meat just ends up immunity with a bubble. Stony may be looking at a bubble as well, trying to see it, do the very best he can to not give up the bubble. Immediately has to go for it. Is Meat finally? Wait, no, Meat switches up things a little. Meat, wait, is Silver gone? Okay, Seavark's gone apparently. RIP. Team 2 is gonna have to do the very, very best to try to see if it can hold the fort since Seavark is down, but Meat does end up holding his own versus Stony. Does end up doing pretty well. He switched over actually from Crusade into just normal wings. I didn't even notice it. Going to be explosive by Leaf. Could potentially remove the Blessing of Protection. Trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Manic better to follow as Meat. Got himself a blind stun right after the grenade getting thrown in. As Meat, I don't really know what he can really do in this situation. Maybe if he gets himself wings and Reward of Glories as well as self-healing, maybe he can somehow stabilize. Try to see if he can do that. Shield of Vengeance might give you potentially a chance here. Hanging over Leaf's head. Maybe cannot remove it. Wait, hold on. Maybe Fade Death still does remove the hammer, but he can't remove magical effects nearly as easily. Does go in for the slam. It's going to be survival of the fittest. Me still got him some wings for a little bit longer. Laying hands on top of it. Got him some 2 forbearance abilities. Leave for the trinket. Might still be going down though. Got himself a bit of exil. Trying to see if he can turn the attention back onto me though. Does he himself a big kill shot? That Chakram does it up, ripping right through the pally. That was a rough one, but he wasn't doing bad at all. But Nerve going to be up next. Got himself full dots on the Leaf. Immediate turtle shell. Trying to see if he can stay on top of the hunter as best as possible. Looking for a quick cast. Leave with a stun. Actually, no scatter. So still maybe has a stun for later. If you get down the pet, you'll be golden. The fact that Hunters can no longer remove the dots with the Feigned Death, by the way, is brutal, dude. Ever since they've done this, where Hunters like at least removing dots, removing all these debuffs off of themselves, it's gotten impossible. You can't remove them anymore. You can just give yourself a bit of DR, but for Nerf, you just put dots on you. You can't go for a heal. You can never get a Manic Bandage off ever again. Web is going to be up next. For Nerf, it's going to be a hell of a match. Try to see if he can randomly knock a Rogue out in the open. Last time him versus Lentenium actually went pretty well for Nerf. He didn't do bad at all there at all. He's represented Bunkers pretty well. But against a Sub-Rogue, it's another story. Dueling an Outlaw? Pretty rough. Dueling Sub-Rogue? I don't know. That's a rough one. But he's just going to try to see if he can recuperate all his cooldowns, man. Nature's Vigil. Make sure you got a Trinket. Make sure you have Bark Skin. I feel that maybe if you put dots on a Rogue and keep him at a distance, kind of like how Arcane and Elemental Shaman would approach it. If you could just keep the damage and pressure from a miles range away from the Rogue as a Druid, you might be alright. Web hanging out by the eye is actually going to pick it up. For Nerf, that's an opportunity to get some dots with the root immediately. Smoke bomb up for Web, trying to see if he can give himself a bit of cover. Nerf needs to make sure there's always an angle where he has range onto Web, but doesn't let the Rogue catch him, does supply the Sunfires. If you keep pressure around the corner, you'll be fine. Thorns to follow. He is to a blind as the Rogue is trying to see if he can get himself a reset. The Fade Dragons are not even attacking the Rogue. Does still dot him either way though. That blind being so short does not let Rogues easily escape. And there goes the Fade Dragon, able to keep pelting you from behind the pillar. It might be kind of good. Trying to see if he can knock the Rogue out from behind, out in the open. Nerf still able to maintain those dots though. For Web, this is not a great situation to be in. The constant damage he's taking eventually is going to take a toll on him. Bash immediately Trinket to follow. It's going to be Nerf with a Barkskin. Got himself Burst as well as Nature's Vigil to hopefully get himself a bit of healing. The more damage he does, the more healing he's going to get out of it. Got himself a bit of root onto Web, trying to see if he can maybe force Vanishes out of him. Maybe a Cloak of Shadows. At some point, Web might have to go for all those Vanish and Cloak as well. Full dots, constant pressure. Got himself to pick up some shoot to help him stabilize, but his dampening slowly climbs up little by little. It's going to make it difficult. Web cannot get himself a proper opener at all though. Got him so sippy, but that pet as well as the dots, they're just not letting him recover at all. And then, are you just auto-attacking through the wall? I think you actually are able to get auto-attacks through him. With the Thorns, got himself mushrooms, as well as plenty of dots. Web might be looking at a situation where he needs a cloak and vanish and everything, just to catch a clean reset. Otherwise, he's just going to be in a rough spot. He's just going in with auto attacks. Vanish, still dotted. Unless you're off of dots, no, still dotted. If you can just keep it redotted, you might have a cloak here. It's going to be a root. Might just have press cloak. It's going to be Nerf breaking out of it with big burst. Web. Oh, hold on a second. He cloaks it, but it's still cheat death. That thing is still chasing you. Hold on, it still puts you out in the open. Does it? Maybe? No. He got himself a reset, but that's a cheat death out of the Rogue. That was incredible. Like, the Rogue actually, there's a potential journey for Nerf to win. Normally, when I look at sub-rogues, I'm like, oh, caster, not winning against sub-rogue. Just not happening. Nerf, I think, is really changing my mind on this one. Web does get himself a line of sight, have himself a Shadow Step Sap if he can go for. Nerf is getting super aggressive. I am liking this aggressive Boomkin play. Does he get auto? Bash around the corner. No Trinket for the Rogue. Fully dotted Nerf at the very least. Thorns, you don't even want to attack him. Star Surge is right after. Just hurting every single global. Goes in for a blind, but still dotted faint. Don't cheat death anymore. You have to have a go at some point. Trying to see if he can get himself a reset. I don't know if he'll be able to knock back. Doesn't quite connect Smoke Bomb. Maybe gives you a bit of cover, but not quite. Does get a Rooter on the guy too. Web is just going to have a go. Sepsis, everything, but I think he's just melting. Hold on, he got a bit of damage. Big secret technique, that's a lot of output. Bursted for Nerf, gives him a little bit of survivability. Web does get himself a little bit of recovery while dances are back-to-back. But a Star Surge and a Star Surge at the end. Chicago doesn't want to give Nerf a chance here, though. I'm surprised. Normally Chicago is very much honor bound, but it grips the entire team in Thunder. Oh, Salt, please don't attack. He just tried to walk out of there. He's like, I'm not involved in this. I am not involved in any of this. Are you next? I think you are next. Into a big ascent in Chicago, trying to see if you can fight versus him. Wall, Guardian, everything available. So I'll just try to see if he can haymaker Chicago out, if at all possible. There's a bit of a gear disparity between the two, but he's still slapping Chicago upside the head with those wind strikes. I was really hoping Chicago would give Nerf a chance there for a proper honor duel, but didn't want to give him a chance at all. That druid did so good. Beat a sub-rogue. How often do you see that? Chicago getting zapped up back-to-back Salt, trying to see if he can rotate defenses to keep himself afloat. I think Wolf's still available. Does have last bit of wall. Not a lot of defenses left. I think Chicago, yeah. The gear difference does make it pretty apparent though. Cool, this trying to not give Chicago a chance. It's going to be immediate trinket out of Chicago really early on, but there's not much left at the end. Yeah, it's got to be Lintenia versus Cole. Sub versus Outlaw. Which one wins this? Cole this doesn't have Cloak, so I guess that is going to put him behind a little. Lintenia walks in with everything. Blade Flurry. Try to see if he can get the rogue out. Sap immediately for Cole. There's going to be at least an opening. He could have shot immediate human racial by Lintenia with a blind before Cole can get himself a setup into a full vanish cheap shot. Just trying to see if he can go for a full go. Ambushes back to back with a cheap shot after evasion for evasion. Still trying to see if he can puncture. Ambush is actually going through evasion. Hold on. Cool, this is not out of the woods. Those ambushes are hitting you from behind. You can't dodge those. It's actually just full on damage. Trying to see if he can vanish out. Does get fanned. Hold on, he actually does get flurried there for a second. Not fanned, but flurried. Still AoE'd. Lintenia needs to catch himself a reset real quick unless there's a rupture. Does go. No, they're bleeding. They're dotted. That's cool. I don't think it's trying to let him get any kind of resets whatsoever, if at all possible. Got himself a vanish. Cheap shot. Cool with a trinket. Hold on. Lintenia with a cloak. Avoiding the cheap shot, I think, or whatever the guy was trying to throw at him. Does finally get a stun. Sepsis to follow. No cloak for this one. Might be a lot of damage. Blind by Lintenia. They don't have a go, but they have a disarm, and Cool does not have weapons. Without weapons, the rogue is not really much. Oh my god, that's so clutch. Oh, Lintenia won it. I'm actually surprised. Normally, Outlaw rogues and sub-rogues usually it's really one-sided. Apparently not. Wow. I want to see that Boomkin play some more. Nerf is kind of nuts. I want to see that guy go again. My goodness. Let's get another one going. Salt, who's lead on that team, by the way? All good, all good. All good. All good. Are you lead? Can you lead to that group by any chance? Cool, this here we go. Meat market. Awesome. Thank you. Pass me lead real quick. Pass me lead, friend. I got you boys a +1. Yo, I want to see this man Nerf play some more, man. And we got PB and J in here as well. We can invite him really quickly. Raid. Invite. Beautiful. Is it Makima? Oh, it's Makima back. Okay, this will be interesting. Let me know if ready. Let me know if ready. That's my boy. Yeah, dude. 30% down to, yeah, crazy. Ready? Awesome. Okay. We need +1. 1 sec. One guy had to dip. All right, we got a spot if you guys want to join over on the team NA. We got a spot available right now. Looking for +1. If you know any friends that wanna join, no. Let me see if anybody's around on Real ID. Batman? Oh, perfect. We got Marwesa. Who am I gonna make lead? I guess Makima, right? I'm gonna make you lead. Alrighty. BB and who is trying to join in? Sensei? Oh, I could get you in next. I can't spell. I can't type. Game won't let me type. I can get you in next round, friend. I can get you in next round. We just filled. Just filled. Okay. PB&J, Makima, lead. Okay. Okay. Queuing up in a sec. I'm actually enjoying these a lot, man. I know we got quite a lot of rogue representation tonight, but we got that Blast and Boomkin that I'm enjoying watching, and also my boy Seaver popped in, so I'm happy. See if we can get and we got Chicago too. So regular homies are in here tonight. I do want to see Chicago. I don't know if you want to try an Elemental Shaman shindig for one of these, like the one cheesy one I told you about. But if you wanted to, there's always an opportunity. What did I throw you guys into? Blades. I'll throw you into Blades Edge. I don't really know. I feel like at some point I am gonna want to do Blades Edge. I just don't know when. Ripper there. What's up, Brado? We're doing them on the NA today. We tried to get a group going for EU. It was going really slow. Very difficult to get groups together. Then we hopped on NA, and now we got some games going. So we'll try doing more duels over on the EU next week. I think what I'll do is I'll go back to my normal stream time for next week, because it doesn't look like doing earlier streams really does anything for EU. But we'll give it a shot next week again. Today we're just gonna run them out over on the NA for as long as possible, and then we'll do another set of NA duels tomorrow, is I think what we'll do. But yeah, we tried, man. We gave it the best shot we could. We gave it the best we could. Alrighty, let's get us another one. Did I save this one? I need to figure out an easy way to save these, because I keep forgetting the number we're at. And we're in that 480 basically on NA. CQ boxes next week? I have no idea. That's a good question. I imagine yes, but they didn't say anything on BTR notes or anything. I hope so. But yeah, no idea. Which? Alrighty. Got ourselves Lynn Thania over on the team one, ready to go as Outlaw first up, immediately pressing that adrenaline rush because that thing does not deplete while you're in stealth. Mar West is going to be first up as a survival hunter, walking by the rogue, catches a whiff of him for a second, dropping down traps, has no idea the rogue is right behind him, does go for the stun. Lynthania, how much you go for the human Rachel? Immediate cheap shot, trying to maximize the opener in order to get the most amount of damage off the bat. Adrenaline rush still rolling in, building up a bit of resources. Marwesa taking big hits, but mostly avoiding a lot of that damage with a survival of the fittest. Lynthania with evasion, able to reduce a lot of this physical damage taken. That's going to be Lynthania reducing a lot of the cooldowns. Back stun onto Marwesa, not feeling all that good, does go for the turtle, as Lynthania is doing just fine, blasting out the pet, not going to let the pet out of sight, or Marwesa for that matter. Dance was used up. Used a lot of that dance for the between the eyes combos with the big pistols. Trying to get for a grapple. Big rush right after. Marwesa has no outs for this one. Let's go for a freezing trap. Oh, and does get ran right through with Nerve. Trying to make sure to get an opener onto Lynthania. Goes in for a Cloak of Shadows with a reset immediately, as Lynthania was able to go, I think, for double vanish onto the Hunter. Or at least a single vanish on the Hunter, work through the cooldowns, get the advantage back up a little bit quicker. So for Nerve, that's going to be a full reset. Is Lynthania out next to Makima? What are you doing out here? I like him, by the way. Like using the pants and the gloves, but then going for like a different pieces for the chest piece and whatnot. I like that. Just mixing and matching the set. Nerve out in the barrier form. All he can really do is either pick up eyes or wait for Lynthania to open up. That being said, it is an Outlaw Rogue versus a Subtlety. Depending for Nerve DM playing against a sub is not a big problem at all. So I imagine Outlaw Rogue is just going to be cakewalk. I have no idea how you beat a sub rogue. I have no clue. But you got full dots, ramped up, and just left them bleeding behind the wall. Lynthania trying to use the light of sight. There is eyes available. Nerve Demon knows he's there, but he's not going to be able to get dots on the guy, which is unfortunate. Sab by the rogue. Got himself a re-roll. Will not have a drone rush or anything. So either Lynthania is going to have to go or just not. Or decided, you know what? I'm just not. Oh, no, you do have a drone rush. Caught himself out in the open to get himself that perma adrenaline rush for a second, and as long as you use your stealthy abilities aggressively, you should be able to basically maintain it at all times. Blind real quick to CC Nerf, with almost a reset. Trinket to follow for Nerf. The Sabarskin could go for a Trinket if he wanted to. Lintania got himself full dance. That's a lot of between the eyes. Back to back with a cheap shot after. Got himself advantage to follow. That's a lot of continuous damage. Nerf needs to find a way out of this one. Trying to go for counter pressure into Lintania. Look, shadows for the rogue. Thorns to follow. Nerf is using Nature's Vigil just to keep himself alive as best as possible. Backing away from Lintania. Do they just melt to the dots? Hold on a second. Grappling over. Trying to end the duel as best as possible. That's still big killing for Nerf. We're the heart of the wild. Still trying to stay alive. Lintania just fights right through the defenses, the heals, the damage, everything. But I think it just died anyway, right? Yeah, Makima. Use the human Rachel. I don't know if you really had to, because the dots were already set in. That was so rough. He just all in on the boomkin. That was rough. The amount of survivability Outlaw Rogues have is just enough to fight all the dots of a boomkin, apparently. Is it going to be Leaf next? It is going to be Leaf next as a survival hunter versus a sub rogue. He should be aware that Makima did use a human racial. No normal trinket is won by the rogue. If you hunters mark him, you definitely want to hunters mark him if you get a chance. There it goes. Definitely want to hunters mark to know where the rogue is at all times. Force him to collect the shadows as early as possible. Goes in for evasion, trying to see if he can back away from the rogue. Cheap shot right after. Got yourself pretty big defensive. Makima trying to maximize the damage here. Feign death for quickly for Leaf for just a second, reducing damage even further. But he's trying to see if he can break away from the rogue, but he's not given any room to breathe at all. And Makima just tunnels the damage into the hunter, not giving him a chance whatsoever. I think he just kept the pressure rolling in, and that's what sub-rogues can do. If you just rotate... Actually, Makima had to rotate a lot of stuff for that. That's a double advantage just to get the kill. That was super aggressive. That was insane. The amount of damage you can do to sub is just bonkers. But that cooldown commitment is pretty big. Didn't have to cloak. I don't know how to evasion. They'll call me off guard. Yeah, I didn't realize he would go to double evasion just to get those secret techniques and cooldowns back to back like that. Through a wall? Yeah, through a wall. But when they're vanishing, that's like they're getting the cooldowns back faster. It's just nuts. Makima trying to see if you have a go. Chicago switching over to Elemental. Are you doing the big one banger, Zelly? You are trying to. Lucky shadows from Makima. Stormkeeper, do you have yourself a big go? Hold on a second. Do you have it? There's gonna be burst. Wait a second. Do you have a go? Trying to make a go. Wait a second. Trying to do it. Big lava burst flying in. Zapper. Earth shock. You have another frost shock. Makima goes in for a kidney shot. Vanish to follow. Still dotted though. Wait a second. Chicago switched it over. Trying to see if they can play into that Stormkeeper setup. Maybe not the same bursty thing that I was thinking of, but still pretty decent. Not a lot of health available right now. Has to go for Trinket. Maybe a wall. Earth shock. Lightning lasso. I think Makima is dead. Unless they live somehow. Wait a second. They're alive. They're alive. Hold on. How are they alive? I was going to say, how are they alive? There's a lasso tasing you. Every fiber of your body has electricity running through it. How are you alive? With coolness going to be up next. Immediately Cloak versus Chicago. I don't know if you have Burrow. You may want to use Burrow if you have it. Got him some full Guardian. The most amount of defenses. The most amount of healing. With Stormkeeper available very, very soon. Got some big Ascendants. Earth Shocks. Frost Shocks should be able to slow down the rogue, hopefully. If you got the Frost Shocks going in particular. Oh, cheap shot to follow. That's rough. That is so rough. The amount of CC Rogues got, it's kind of nuts. Cold is trying to see if he can back out, but I think Webb's trying to see if he can set him with slow too, yeah? Maybe. That's how I like to play sub. Just all full CDs in. It is ridiculous just how much burst sub rogue can do if they just commit. It is crazy. It's just, it's off the wall. That cooldown reduction thing is massive. Like, the only spec that really plays with cooldown reduction, I guess if you don't count mages, because of the shipping power and whatnot, is Outlaw. And even then, like, for us, it's kind of like, it's pretty solid. Like, cooldown reduction is kind of massive. Defensively, offensively, CC, utility, mobility, it's huge. But for sub to get some of the biggest bursties, especially with the rework, the big burst cooldowns are so strong right now that cooldown reduction to get those things slightly faster is massive. But Coldest and Web are going to have to be looking for one another. Cole, behind on some cooldowns a little, no Vanish for a while, so he's not going to be aggressively looking for Web. In fact, he'd rather really avoid him as best as possible, switching over to the Wound Poison to make it really difficult for Web to get any kind of healing if he does catch him. But for Web, he could be going a little bit aggressive here. Eyes are up on either side, and I think he has a bit of a caught an advantage with the fact that he has Vanishes and everything, so you could always reverse it onto Cool. Unless Cool somehow just had himself the all-in one-shot combo. Without Blades for 50 seconds, doubt it. But depending how long this stealthy match goes, he might even stand a chance. Web looking for at every angle, every crevice, not looking for the eyes, but trying to find Cool, who's just actually chilling. I can't choose his name. It's cool as a cucumber hanging out on the bridge. He doesn't gotta go nowhere. He's just fine. Checking out the ramps, checking out the cobblestone, but he's really liking the ramps as well as that bridge. He loves that bridge. Whoever, if he's scouting the bridge, maybe he finds him. But look at him, he's literally scouting every pixel, every corner. He's going back and forth. He's like a Roomba. He's hoovering up. He's trying to find this rogue. He just got himself a pathing, but he barely misses the guy. He didn't even know. He had no idea. He's looking for him so carefully. Literally a Roomba. Phantom Knives finds him immediately. Wait a second, that's such a perfect pan. Oh man, maybe the Roomba strat was the play. Oh, blind onto Cool. Does drink it out of immediately. There's an opportunity for Web to have a go. Vanish out for Cool. Still dotted. Sepsis onto Web. Blind to follow. Cool trying to make sure he gives himself a proper opener. Oh, he's in stealth. Not gonna be able. Oh, Sap? He actually gets a Sap? No way. Web has a trinket, so you could use it here if you wanted to. Blind and trinket are out for Cool. Does immediately trinket. Turns around with the kitten shot into Cool. Full set of go. Sepsis going through the rogue's body. Secret Technique barely does the damage though for some reason. I don't even know how Cool resisted a lot of damage he was taking. Did he pre-feed or something? I don't think so, right? Step doesn't quite get it. Disarm right now. Smoke bomb doesn't really let him out of sight at all. Wherever just keeps stabbing the guy, just plunging the blades into his gut. Back-to-back cheap shot, maybe reversal by Cool. This got himself a little bit of cooldowns. Steps to follow. Web with a feint, trying to give himself a little bit of survivability. Gouge into Cool. I don't know if he has a go on his own. I don't know if he got kitten shot, he got a dance. Maybe there's an opportunity. Got himself a big sepsis. Or Secret Technique rather. Cheap shot. Another stun. Cold blood. He just want to stab away. Cold, they have a go. Oh, both of them so low. Both of them are so low. Cheat kitten shot. Web still had a cheat down. Hold on a second. Short SDR. Wait a second. Oh, Web does kill. Does land the kill. But surprisingly, Meat. Oh yeah, he's not gonna let you. He's not gonna let you out of his sight. I don't blame Meat at all. He just wants to fight Stony, dude. He doesn't want to fight this rogue business. He just wants to go mano a mano. My man Stony, immediate trinket from Meat. Got himself full wings. War stomp really quickly. Stony taking huge hits. Also playing normal wings. Nobody's crusading. They're just normal paladin wings in with double wings. Both of them are just an immunity. A bit of a standstill. Stony does have him set up. Next stun is going to be huge. Next guy who got the most amount of damage is going to be massive. Blind really quick for Meat. Market Stony also goes in for blind as well. They're just matching each other on cooldowns. Whoever hits the hardest is honestly going to be the winner. Stony landing the stun, but the wings fell off. Got himself a wall maybe a little early. Meat takes huge hits back to back. Does he have a stun of his own searing glare? Might give Stony the victory. Oh, I actually think it did. I think going for the blind. Meat was not able to land a Hodge on the Stony. Couldn't lock him down. Does get the kill. Oh my goodness. That was so good. I love the Paladin Brawl at the end, dude. We had these rogue matches with stealth back to back, and then a good old brawl to finish it. Love it. Let's get us another one going. Yo, PB and J, let me know if you're ready. Chicago, also let me know if you're ready. If you guys need more bodies, we can find you more bodies. Otherwise, we'll queue up. I'm loving this, man. I like this meat market guy. Who is this dude? Just randomly asked a guy out in Duratar, hey, you want to join some duels? He's like, yo, I'm down. And this man's been gaming. Just a gamer gaming. Also, last match, didn't he just go for like 2-0 or 2-1? Where his shit got so lucky I didn't have anything. Okay, queuing up. Queuing up. Alright, so invite spectator match. Chicago and PB&J 5. Let's do a Lordaeron. Just a smaller map. That was wild. That was so wild. Bro, I seen by far that Blizzard makes Oryx Paladins is going to be carnage. Ooh, you know what? I don't know if we'll see Orc or non. I think we'll see Shamans for every race before we see Paladins for every race, personally. But the day they do it, I don't think they're going to give Orc Paladins. I think they're going to maybe give like Night Elves, maybe like Nightborn, and maybe like Troll Paladins. Just because, you know, if you have some Dalaran Paladins, they could probably have Troll Paladins too. I feel like maybe they would release it little by little, right? Handful of more options at Paladins. I don't think they're going to just like flip the switch and everybody gets them. I think they're going to add a couple more, and then a couple more, and then a couple more, as people get acclimated to the idea of an Orc Paladin. But yeah, when you can play Orc Paladin, when you can, every class can be anything, that's going to be wild. That's going to be nutty. Alrighty. Hopefully I saved that one. Let's get us another going. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 with Lentenia on that Owl Rogue. Sensei getting to join in that team. Loving the Dragon Mount. It looks so good. Oh my god, look at the animations of that thing. It's beautiful. Got ourselves Stony on that team. Wev gonna be first up, trying to see if we can go up versus Makima. A bit of a subtlety versus subtlety. Makima out in the open, trying to go for an honor duel. Wev doesn't really want to come out of stealth either. Probably could have been a nice little bow between the two. I like it. Cool. This over on the team 2, swapping over to Assassination. Loves to see it. Marwesta on the Survival. We got Meat Market on our red, and Nerf as a boom can stick to his guns, man. I'm loving it. There's Makima chilling. Wev out in the open. Hopefully Wev isn't confused who he's fighting against, because it's both Rogue and Druid are both in stealth. If Nerf comes out of stealth, then at least Wev knows it's going to be a sub-rogue, so maybe his approach is going to be a little different. Although I doubt you will have like that different. I mean, I don't even know if you'll have that different of an approach, to be honest. Like, maybe, but who knows, right? Yeah. Outlock wants you to feign their UI for 300k damage. I know, dude, I know. Yeah, you can't fade anymore, though. That's the thing. It's so rough. You can't fade it anymore. It's a little rough for Hunters. I was surprised they didn't give Hunters more survivability. Makima walking on Wev as the man is just chilling, vibing on top of the tombstone. Makima does get himself an opener. Question is, do they have enough damage? Big sepsis, kidney, stuns are pretty good. Hold on, do they have a go? Wev with the blind. Cloak of Shadows just to make sure the dots are off. Needs to have a go versus Makima. Unless he catches a reset? He catches a full reset, so does Makima. Hold on, Wev did not have to commit too many cooldowns actually. Makima committed a lot of offensives, trying to see if he could find Wev. But he doesn't want to go in there at all. He's backing up out of it. He got Shadow Blades in case. But Makima, yeah, I don't think he's going to do it. Try to see if he can find Makima. Maybe can bait him out in the open. Wev is playing with fire right now. Not a lot of health available, but does get the open onto Makima. Kidney shot immediately. Makima with the human racial. Trick it out of Wev. Cheap shot into Makima. Big secret. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows to follow him. Wev with an invasion. Trying to see if he can reduce some of the damage taken. Maybe dodge a portion of it. Makima with a big, I think, a Battle Master could just give himself more health to follow. But it is a sepsis rolling through them. Wev with the cheap shot right after. It is pretty short. Wev is doing mostly okay. Disarm for disarm. Makima has the health advantage. Nobody has a trinket. Vanishes are available for both of them. Wev might be looking for a vanish himself. Gouge onto Makima really quickly. Doesn't really want to break out and just let Makima catch a reset. But it might just have to. No longer has a vanish. Makima used the vanishes now. Well done. Wev is careful. If you got some cooldowns, got something cooking, maybe he can make a play. Makima still has a full health bar. Cheat death available. Human racial not available for a while. One vanish. Wev got everything that Makima doesn't, which is double vanish. And maybe evasion. Actually, maybe not. I guess he also has undead racial, but it doesn't really help him. Does have a shorter blind. So might be able to get something going here. Potentially. If only he finds him. Still super dangerous. Super low. And we give it up. We go to an A, huh? Yep, West. Got some games in. Been having fun. You should have seen some of the early ones. We had a Boomkin defeat a sub-rogue. It was nuts. You don't see it ever. Literally, you never see this anywhere but on this channel. It was so forth. I was saying to my guy. Subway duels right now. We got an A duel, so if you want to join after that Subway, you're more than welcome to. We'd switch over to an A for the day. This is an A. Weird, huh? You're going to be like, Friday EU? Where are the EU boys at? They were EP. EU boys were a little bit EP. Alright, Wev at this point got everything back. A bit of a reset with the two rogues. Eyes available. Neither of them wants to pick up the eye though. Even though I feel like, you know, normally this is a thing that rogues used to do. Run over, grab the eye, vanish immediately so you find the other rogue and see if you can one-shot him. Now that vanish is a big utility button, you can't do that. Nobody wants to find him, but Makima doesn't picking up the eye, catching Wev. Big shit kidney shot as he does on for the blind. No reset for Makima. No human racial. And Wev does get just enough calm points to go in for a proper kidney shot here. And maybe that gives him a chance to cheap shot to follow. Mad eviscerate. Second cheap shot. Cheat out of Makima. Got himself a Cloak of Shadows. Might not want to vanish out. Doesn't want to. Hold on. Maybe still getting caught out. Does get hit. Shadow step. Get caught out. Hold on a second. Wev with invasion. Cheat get the follow right after. Makima with the vanish right after. Does still get caught out though. I don't even know how you keep getting caught out. Disarm to Wev for a second. Have himself another vanish. Maybe you can wait this out. Makima is in combat. If you can get a proper stun into Makima, you might be okay. Kidney shot. This is going to go down. Does Wev have enough damage? Does Makima stand a chance right now? Looks like they maybe have enough health. Hold on. Oh, Wev does get himself one last eviscerate. His stuns were perfect. Just airtight. Not letting the enemy out of the sight with Marwesta. Not giving Wev a chance at all. Setting out that homunculus looking monstrosity, whatever the hell that thing is. Also, is that Chicago just chilling? Wham cannot get himself an angle. He does have the cubby. If he goes a little bit forward and into that cubby, maybe he could get away. But for Marwesa, if they can keep that angle, got himself disengaged as soon as the rogue shivs him. With a shock him, Fury of the Eagle, big crit damage. Web might be in a lot of trouble. Steel Hunter's Mark on him. Flare down. I think Web just goes down. Hold on, that crit damage is huge. Cheat down, barely let him survive. He doesn't have evasion. It looks like he does, but he definitely doesn't. Stun's right now perfect. Maybe he can make some kind of a go. Disarm, stun. Oh, he can't disarm a hunter. That is a rough one. You remove the spear, but they still got grenades under the jacket pockets. And it's going to be Sensei up next. Immediately, Marwesa try and take whatever momentum they built up. Tar Trap perfectly for Sensei. Or perfect for Marwesa, not great for Sensei, but it's perfect for slowing down the monk as Marwesa backing up out of there. I don't know if he got you to Fury of the Eagle again, but if you can get that with another crit combo, that's huge. Does end up trapping Sensei with a freezing trap. Got him some dragon kick to try to see if he can get ahead of Marwesa. Fury of the Eagle for the Fist of Fury. The both Furies are flying at each other. Turtle Shell as Sensei got full damage at the ready. Marwesa does go for the silence with the Chimeric Poison onto Sensei, picking up a little bit of healing. Sensei trying to go for Ring of Peace to try to see if he can boot Marwesa out of there. Grenades at the ready. Death Struck with the follow into a Scatter, but Scatter does not break. Might be a Karma right here. Huge damage. Sensei. Oh, wait, Marwesa got a grenade as the build behind the wall so you can't even Karma anything. That was incredible. That grenade and then peel behind so it's still in midair while you're not in line of sight. That is a rough one, and the burst damage of survival is actually just unreal. Chicago tried to go for a big lava burst versus Marwesa, playing out the elemental this time instead of enhancement, getting bit down by the pet. Wall up for Marwesa as they're rooted, trying to go for a bit of healing. But Chicago had himself a proper go. Lightning Lasso, I think you're just dead to Lightning Lasso, right? No, he's getting the crit, so the pet is taking some of the damage of Lasso. Big LA Blast off of that Primordial. Lava Burst maybe. Earthshock to follow into a freeze onto Chicago. I don't think Marwesa has an out for this one. This is going to be a big old zapper right after. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. But the damage Survival Hunters can do, I feel like it's been a bit since we've seen it. Cool. This next up as Assassination this time. Does try to go for a kick. Chicago is able to go for a reset with an Ice Fury. Trying to go for Ice Fury as the cloak is falling off the rogue. Cannot knock him back. Death Mark and everything's available. Chicago might be in a lot of trouble. I don't know if you have Burrow at all. Trying to go for a bit of healing maybe. I think it's over, right? Dots. Ooh, trying to keep himself alive is best. So blind. Removes the dots. Remove the Death Mark. The rogue is that confident, huh? Garrote. Aerith Elemental. Chicago's going to end up picking up the Eye Hex on the rogue. Has a trinket. Good trinket. Doesn't want to do it. Wait, Chicago's still super low on health. Hold on, Chicago's probably still dead either way, huh? Wait a second. Oh yeah, there's just not much. Not much they can do. It looked like Chicago had Guardian Spirit, but I believe that Guardian Spirit doesn't actually, like... You can't really see if it's on cooldown, I guess. Like, it looks like it's up, but it's not actually up. Like, Rogue Evasion, it doesn't actually work. Cool to just getting blasted. Pistol shots out. Watsu. Linthania just hit him with that Second Amendment ability. Jesus. As Meat Market out here praying for his soul really quickly. Or praying that he maybe can swipe out the rogue so he can have another 1v1 versus Tony. But it's going to be definitely in a hell of a match. Linthania, even though they're Outlaw Rogue that likes to play out in the open, plays it very much like Subtlety with an ambush hit and run build. Ambushes, goes in for a couple pistols in there, between the eyes here and there, get himself a bit of damage. Meat Market sitting at half health just from an opener of a, not even a sub-rogue. And Linthania using grapple in order to back up out of there. Got himself a quick reset. As soon as stun DRs are off, another cheap shot. That's going to be another train of ambushes and between the eyes back to back, as long as they have decent set of buffs as well. Also, has a Adrenaline so it could be another finisher. So it could be kind of big for the rogue. This is going to be Sap. Meat, at some point, is going to probably have to trinket. Maybe a stun. Wall does maybe have a potential go here into a trinket for Linthania as it's still blasting out big between the eyes into Meat Market. Look at the guy. Linthania's just running behind the pillar, just looking in one direction while a gun is in the other hand, just pointing at Meat Market, just blasting him from a distance, just going in for a drive-by. What is this? The amount of damage you can do, it's just nuts. Blessing of Protection actually stops a lot of the rogues go. Grapple though, lets him out of the sight with a Hand of Freedom. Maybe advantage for Linthania, does try to see if he can bail out. Maybe Meat can randomly AoE Linthania out. They're kind of close. Does go in with a shield of Vengeance being out in the open. Does end up breaking through it. Doesn't really care for it. Quick evasion. I think I'm winning the War Stomp. Quick intro. Oh, just stayed in there. Did not want to go nowhere. wanted just to stay in, fight in mono, except he brought a gun to a knife fight or a sword fight, as Nerf is going to be up next. Thorns, Barsian, Bear form a little bit of defense here as the dampening is super high. Lithania Cloak Shot is really early. Try to see if he can stay away from the dots, but it looks like the Fake Dragons are still attacking you. Those little starry hits for Fake Dragons still should keep in combat, hopefully, right? Or hopefully for a Nerf demo, if anything. And then you getting dotted though. Bash to follow does not have a human ratio for a little bit right now. Has adrenaline, so it's an opportunity. Vanish to follow is going to be a bit of regrowth. Nerf demo, he knows that the rogue is want to get in there. Sap, I don't even know how he got a sap there. He vanished, walked away. Sap. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually very surprised. My goodness. This is going to be Lintania. Back it up out of there. Oh no, dots are off. Nerf Demo might just have to pick up the eye. It looks like he's gonna go for it. Lintania is hot on his tail. Look, backing away. Going for the line of sight. Watching out for both eyes. Nerf Demo picking up the eye. That might be pretty good for him. If he can get a dot around the corner versus Lintania, he'll be alright. I don't know if he'll be able to. Potentially, Sap does give Lintania at least an opportunity to have a proper go when they want it. With the drone rush too, so he got himself a reset. Barskin for Nerf. He knows this is gonna be a rogue attack at him. No way he was not gonna attack him. Also, I just noticed when you're in big bear form, that flag that you have on the back of you, it's just planted straight into the spine of the bear. Bash on Lintania, full dots by Nerf. Trinket for Lintania does not have a Cloak of Shadows. This one Nerf you were trying to see if you can make a fight, but Lintania just ranging him the entire time. These rogues are not a melee class anymore. They're literally ranged. They are a hunter and he got 3 kills. It's a hunter. It is a gratified hunter. Alright, let me see if we can take over Team Chicago here real quick and get a +1. My god. Hey, gotta go? Pew! Okay, invite me. So I can take over Team Makima. Yeah. Pool is offline, so we'll see if we can maybe switch it out. Nerf also gotta go. Are we done? Okay, hold on a second. One sec. Trying to set up. Or should we just call it here, chat? Because we started stream really early, at around 3. We could technically call it here, because we got a handful of good games on NA, and we could still have a proper stream tomorrow, if you guys wanted to. Missing 3? So Lantari's missing 3. This group is missing 3. Do you just want to call it, come back tomorrow for a proper stream? We can call it. Good job, guys. Because we'll be doing more tomorrow. More duels tomorrow. So, like, we're not completely done and out of the woods just yet. We got more for tomorrow. 2v2. If we're doing 2v2, might as well do it a proper 5v5. Yeah, call it no rogues tomorrow. Okay. I think we will call it for now. But we will be doing more tomorrow. Same time. If you guys wanna join in, I think we'll call it. I think we will call it, but tell your team more NA duels tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming, friends. Much love. Cool. We'll call it there, yeah. Yeah, I'm setting up my Out the Rogue. What stats are crafted gear? Crit versatility. Haste technically is better for raiding, but if you go mostly Mythic Plus, Crit Versa. Mostly Versa. Go heavier, a little heavier on Versa. Just a little. Gonna make rings and neck just to boost item level. Ring is definitely a good one. Yeah, and neck you could do it too, yeah. Neck is fine too. If you really wanted a crafted item, then you would want to get the Thorny Boots and a crafted item with a death or toxic patch. But yeah, rings and neck is fine. Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll call it for now. We'll come back tomorrow. Chicken Gambit with Dagger in the Dark. It paid off over Enduring Brawler. I like it, man. I like it. Dagger in the Dark. Which one is that one again? Dagger in the Dark. And does anybody run it? Dagger in the Dark over Enduring Brawler. Dagger in the Dark. Oh, the stealthy one. Oh, yeah. You know, I gotta play with that one sometime. I had never really played with that, but it's 12% more damage in the opener. That would probably give you like really decent goes. Really decent goes. Just got back. Hey, Susie, we just called it, man. We just called it. The stream was longer though today. To be fair, we started out super early. We started out 3:30 my time, and it's 6:20 my time, so it's like 3-hour stream basically. But yeah, let me see if I can save these real quick. We'll come back tomorrow and do more NA duels, yeah? I actually enjoyed these duels a lot. I know we've been doing like a ton of NA duels recently, or we get a lot more NA games than EU, which I'm sad by. I really miss my EU homies. But what can you do? We did get quite a few games in here at the very least, so I'm actually kind of happy. Thank you boys all so much for coming. Super fun hanging out with all of you. But yeah, Jake, if you got any questions on like what builds to run or what you want to play or whatever, shoot me a message on Discord. You know I'm always around. I can help you out with all of it, or just, you know, at me in Discord. I can help you with anything. Whatever build you want to try, whether you play the ambush build or if you play like the keep it rolling build. I would start with the ambush build. It's solid. If you want to give keep it rolling a try, it has a bit more Sinister Strike focus to it than ambush focus. Common point wise, you don't generate nearly as quickly, but it can be really good if you get like a solid setup, good set of buffs, lock him in, a lot of damage. Ambush though is very, very popular still, so if you like that, it's solid. It's really, really good. And if you want to go through like rotation, I mean, you played Outlaw before, didn't change too much, but like little rules and stuff, you can either check them on Discord, or I can like, or class Discord, or I can just tell you. But yeah, boys, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. It's super fun hanging out with every single one of you. I'm gonna go get some food. I got some food waiting for me. I can literally smell it. So I'm gonna go get some work done. Maybe even do another time walking on alts, because that'd been a lot of fun. Maybe try to see if we can get more Yogg ones done, see if we can get an Invincible or just that free heroic. That would work too. But yo, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Tomorrow, doing more duels over on the NA. You guys are more than welcome to join back in. It's so weird doing 2 duels back to back on NA. Next week I'm gonna go online on EU normal time, I think. We'll see how that works. But yeah, thank you. You guys really made the stream. Honestly, it was honestly one of those like things where I'm like, I'm just sitting out here. We're trying to put groups together, and I don't really have anything to like do. So you guys really made the stream. I really appreciate you. That's awesome. You guys have a wonderful one. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, have a good one. I'll catch you all next time. Kren, hit me up. Maybe we could do some time walking together. Yeah, to get the I think a full run, or for like Yogg if you want to do that. I don't know if you got any more alts you could do it on. But yeah, alright boys, peace. Oh, by the way, before I go, time walking is up right now. If you want to get some easy gear for alts, it's huge. Let me show you real quickly. I'm gonna do it on this character just because I'm gonna forget about it. Real quick. I know I'm about to go, but real quick, if you're trying to gear alts, trying to do something really, really easy to get just fatty gear, time walking is massive right now. Go to the old Dalaran. And there's a guy over here that gives you a quest to do like Ulduar stuff, do expedition, to do like the raid run. If you're max level character, you also get a box that can give you a hero track item from Ulduar, which can be a randomized item, or can become like tier, but it can also drop your mount. So if you're still trying to get your invincible farms, pick up the quest. There's like Yogg groups right now, Raids Legacy, and you type in Yogg or Ulduar, or like if you just do a Yogg run, people have like a skip to Yogg. You join it, kill the boss, get the thing from the boss, turn in the quest, you open up the box, and you got stuff in there. Really good for gear. Also, why does she have so many 1 health? That seems like very, very little. She literally has so many 1 health. Like, she's level 10. Like, a critter could just turn... Level 1 rabbit could just turn around, start biting her, and she'd die. I feel like that's scary. Actually terrifying. Alrighty. I'll join you for some time walking. I'll be down, yeah. If I'll be doing any, I'll hit you up. How does that sound? Yeah? I think that'll work. I also gotta find a way to get back to Orgrimmar. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure my way to Orgrimmar real quick. But I'll see you guys next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.
Doing things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever drop off on the right side for it up on your mind? But did you ever try to pop on the left side